Kats.
What?
So it's like, imagine the Kit Kat, but
real
it's
size
like
one.
4 times the size.
Yeah. Oh, 4 times the size of a real one, or
Yeah.
of this crappy little thing?
No, the
It's
4
lemon flavored.
like one bar is like 4 times this size.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
a real one.
Well, this has got the dimensions of a normal one, except
Yeah.
it's short, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's usually 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
It's like a king-sized single bar.
Just a single bar.
Single, right? It's a single, but it's giant. It's like that big. It's
Have you ever
good.
seen the?
It is good. Trust me. And
This is a real thing somewhere?
Yeah. You should go. Do you know where Pirate O's is? Or any, or the World Market might have them. Any place where they'll sell.
It's on the same brand of the king size,
think
like the actual
Walmart-
like king brand ones.
I think Walmart would
like-
have them too.
Massive.
But they're better with the good chocolate, like the Canadian or UK chocolate.
Yeah. The
You
real
know.
stuff.
It's so good though.
Not
Really,
our wax,
it's good.
Or wax garbage.
Because I don't care for the Kit Kat chocolate, the normal. It's just
It's
too waxy.
yeah.
But the big one, it's got a good balance. You know, it's got more chocolate, so it's nice, but it still has those wafers. You should try it. Maybe I'll bring them next time. If I remember. Only if I remember. I'm not very good at remembering sometimes. Because if I was good at remembering, I could have, like last week, early Wednesday or Tuesday night, I could have texted the group message, and said, "Oh, by the way, Brandon, here's how to bake the cookies. You know, 350."
I should have just kept my mouth shut.
By the way, here's how you bake the cookies.
But of course, I forget.
It's all your fault.
We're forgetful. That's what we do, is forget.
All right, well, you need to throw that away.
Here, you just hand it to me. Since you're
No,
trapped over
it's
there.
really messy.
He drooled all over.
I didn't quite open it very well. Gosh dang it.
Did I not scoot in far enough?
I'm always self-conscious when like I'm at a restaurant and like they come around to take my plate, and like I'm worried that they're gonna like judge me based on like what I've left on my plate and like how messy the fork is, like if it's covered in gravy. And so like when I'm done eating, I usually try to clean the plate, like make it look
Like,
really
at least shove it all into a
nice.
corner so the rest of it's clean.
Yes. Make sure, and like the fork, like the handle of the fork, like I'll wipe it off with my napkin, and like I don't want them to think I'm a monster.
There's a place I go to eat regularly where some of the contents of the food ends up on the table.
Yeah.
This is not a normal occurrence for me.
Oh,
So
but they expect it there.
I'm sure they expect it. Most restaurants probably expect it, but it's not normal for me, so I can't help. But I'm done, so I need to take my extra napkin, and I have to clean up the rice bits and cabbage bits
Oh, yeah, I
and little
don't
bits
like-
that end up on the table.
I'm the
'cause
same way.
They should not be there. I should not have made this mess. But I can't eat my cup pop without some of it
making a mess. I know.
flinging out. I don't know how.
Well, it's because of the way
It's a skill issue.
they added holes to the lid.
That's
so when you're
true.
shaking it, it's
Probably just from the
flying out
shaking.
lid.
I can't shake mine because they give
Wait, are
me
you
more.
supposed to shake it?
Oh, because it's too full now because
I
the
just-
lid's
They
no
give
longer as
me
big
more
as
than
it.
usual.
By hand.
The usual customers.
I think you're supposed to.
I mean, yesterday it was literally.
Well,
I
that
walked
also
in and
makes sense
said,
then, if you're supposed to.
"Hey, Court, how you doing?"
they're new.
She's like, "Cocoa Bop? Yeah, what heat? Okay." And so yeah, I get a little bit extra, so I can't shake it and mix it up either. So it starts
Starts
too
so
full.
So,
I'm not gonna complain about that. I mean, sometimes I'll find a Mondu in there
There you go.
because they're just like, "It's Wes, he's here for his Cocoa Bop. Here we got tossing a Mondu or give him extra chicken or something."
Help this guy out.
anything that's laying on the ground, just throw it in.
Yes, just find whatever, he'll eat it. As long as we say it's Cocoa Bop, he'll eat it.
So you're a regular
Yeah.
regular patron.
Yeah.
They know you.
The Cocoa Bop next to us, I'm very much a regular there.
Wait, where is it?
The one
Yeah,
on like 13th,
I wouldn't like.
Fort Union.
tell the whole world where you live.
Oh yeah.
It's
yeah,
it's the closest to us.
yeah, Fort Union.
Yeah, it's where you,
Never mind, you do whatever you want.
that's where you have to go. Here's the thing:
That's so funny.
the internet can come for me. Just don't miss. That's all I'm saying. You get one shot. Don't miss. All right. So I magnificently found us one of our objectives.
You found an objective? Oh, you did.
The
a
grubs.
bird
We
thing.
managed.
The grubs.
We
I
managed.
found a bird.
Oh, and a piece of.
F him over here.
That was.
Can't hear nothing.
Man. You
It's
can't
me-
make that
it's
stuff
me
up.
that's
That's great.
The bird hunter. I'm the bird hunter.
And didn't you also no? Who found this piece of pottery? Oh, Wes
I
found
found a piece.
pottery.
I
also.
found a piece of
Great.
pottery as well.
Good.
Is this the place where we found it?
No,
No.
we found the pottery like
Up
here.
Do you have a card for
up
that?
in here?
No, the
That is the thing that he fell and broke his leg
Oh, that's right.
trying to navigate the pits and rocks and stuff there. So we were like, we should just go around.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
The thing we found was like over here with the bird.
It was the bird is here. The bird's in here somewhere. We found the bird here.
You finished finding it, right?
Oh, okay.
We got one objective. Yeah,
Yeah.
we finished that one.
We have found the bird.
So we need to find
and
more
thought
objectives.
and fought for my life to wrest the grubs from devil toads towards.
We need to find 2 more.
So we ought to keep headed south, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that.
So
Let's flip this.
Let's do it.
Ready?
I'm ready.
is that what we get to do for free? Is it only a 3?
Long stick. You pick up a sokar branch. Its wood is as flexible as it is strong, and it is much larger than those that are usually found. Nice.
Wow, that's a really good.
it's
long
an item.
Stick.
Seems like a stick. Yeah, it's a purse item. You're carrying that now.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Nice.
So that
stick.
one does have weight. So you're at like 3 now, right? We were talking about that last time where that's the only things that count.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that count. So you don't have to worry about it. Oh, it's a weapon. Good.
You could probably use that as a weapon.
And a pry bar.
Weapon. So now I have a blade and a pole.
Nice.
And then we need 197. Yeah, 197.
All right. How many 197s we got? It's the one.
Nice. Now you don't know what to do with that card.
What did you do?
Did you look at it?
Did he get 2 of them?
Numerous tombstones overlook the mire. Strange to find them so far from civilization.
Tomb.
And then we need a, what is that, 2 4s?
Somebody's gonna have to
2
double
fours.
check me because clearly multiple of us can go. A 4? Yeah, it's a 4. Okay, here's a 4. And it be not a 4.
Numeral 4. Roman 4. Shall we just say Roman 4?
No, because then he'll just hand us a Roman 3.
That doesn't even freaking matter.
Oh, and this one's got a.
4. It's the ones behind
They're
it.
called
You need 2 of them.
mandatory effects. That's at least the term I've given them, because they're not mandatory actions.
Yeah, these ones,
It's a mandatory effect. So when you're on that square,
The effect of that being on that square.
walking out of it takes
yeah,
more. On top of the fact that we're ill.
yeah. So that's great. Oh, I like tombstones. I'm gonna be there one day soon. So maybe I'll just wander on down there.
Okay.
Boop. Here.
And you move okay, right? So you just have the extra cost.
So it just cost me 1,
Yeah.
2. What
Do you have
extra?
do you have a weekness?
What do you mean by extra?
No, he
Do you have a
doesn't.
weakness?
For me, because I'm a
I
weakness,
know
I have to
we-
do an
These
extra.
two it costs extra to move.
Right.
They're enfeebled.
I'm great.
You're the old woman, but these are the two who are having a tough time walking.
Checks out.
Okay, where does it say that?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
It costs you less.
Yeah.
One less, right? Where does it say that? Where does the cost come in?
Okay, it's just your normal walk action,
Right.
which normally just costs a
Is it,
requirement
oh,
of
it's
one.
because of this.
But if you
That's
have a
right.
weakness, because we're currently
Okay.
discouraged.
Now, if I have 2 weaknesses, does that compound? Like stat?
No,
No.
only if you have a card with the keyword weakness. So
Okay.
it's only affects
I'm
the
going
one
to
time.
move as well.
With FM.
Yes.
I don't think she can hear.
I have to
I
grab
heard
it.
that-
I grab
I heard
F
that
by the
fine.
hand
Heard that bird just fine.
and
I
continue.
don't think she can hear like she, I think.
So,
I guess I'm now talking to the Olympic
Yeah.
statue.
You're talking to
You
yourself.
just talk to yourself over there.
Constantly.
That checks out.
You stand
part
there
of the
following.
PTSD.
oh, so I could put it in my hand, right?
Yes, if you have room, or you can discard to keep it in your hand.
I have room.
Yeah, go for it.
It looks awfully treacherous down there, folks.
Did you want to try to go that direction again?
What? This way?
Remember, we all have to be in
Oh.
the same card to
To do her thing?
do the thing.
To
We
look
do?
for a bird. We all have to be there.
Yeah.
There ain't no birds on that card.
Okay, well, try to reveal that card and see if you can find one.
Well, and there's no. I was hoping for direction this way.
Well, we have. Those are both level 5, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll try to go that
I'm
way.
a little worried at
really?
this point of like where we go from here.
It might really be having to go that way.
So is that what 261 will reveal?
No.
No.
You mean this one?
Yeah.
That one
Oh, then why did I come this way with you?
because you already broke your leg trying to go that way once, and so we were like, let's just go down and around. Let's go down
Yeah.
and explore and
exactly.
avoid this thing because this
forcing
thing's
us.
treacherous.
They're forcing us to go that way.
But this didn't illuminate what I hoped. So now I don't know what to do.
So the only way to get over there is through the other path.
So it appears as though I'm just standing there pondering. I'm looking down there going, it doesn't look like that'll go where I want to go. But I don't want to go there either.
So you just.
So are you going to do an
So for
action?
your turn, you're just
No.
gonna stand there
I'm
looking
really-
stupid.
Yeah, I'm just standing there contemplating my life choices that have led me up to here.
Okay.
Like I don't, like that looks like a bog down there of some kind. I'm not sure. I may have to be here to help get them back out.
Oh yeah, these require 7.
What if I spend?
I might have to be here just to help pull them out of the mire.
See, we haven't seen any.
If I go down there, I might not be able to get back out. I'm down health and cards. So, like, me going into a swamp at this juncture doesn't seem real.
Well, what should we try to do? Should we try to do this or come back out this way?
I think maybe if you guys
What if I spend?
see what's around here.
What if I spend 7? Or I guess we could
Well, one
still.
of you really try to
we could
bushwhack
still
down
do
into
this,
there.
right? We could
That still could be the answer.
We could still investigate.
Yeah, let's try to investigate that at
Let's-
least.
I'll investigate.
I'm just not doing
Okay.
it.
It's 177.
And depending on what you guys find, I really might be like, oh, let me just risk going that way.
What if that levels up our? What do you call it? Shiva, ground sugar.
Yeah. What I thought we would do is
You
the
sh-
thing anymore. I don't know what to do.
Oh, there's a cemetery.
Yeah, you guys are down there.
You stroll through the cemetery, surprised to discover it relatively well preserved. It is rare to find them untouched by the necrodruid's henchmen, who used to steal corpses from graves, enabling their master to shape their monstrosities. You notice a curious detail, huh? The same family name is engraved on many of the headstones. All right. A voice startles you. A man about 40 cycles old, emerges suddenly from among the gravestones.
Zombies!
Dang. Well, we can talk to him.
Oh.
So, let's do that.
It's a talking zombie.
275. 275. Have you come here to visit a lost one? No, don't be afraid. I'm Gyron, the keeper of these graves. I wager you weren't expecting to find a cemetery in such a remote place. Burial is an old custom, almost forgotten today, except for nobles like us who still practice it. Restoring this very old and forgotten cemetery cost my grandfather a lot of work and tears. Yes, many tears. It was no easy task to transport the bodies of our family, decimated when the burrowers caused the ground to swallow Valengard. Grandfather told me many stories about that time that will stay with me forever. And as he and my father are buried here, I will maintain the family necropolis to keep it safe from the necrodruids and their cursed plants. Right. If both your influence, crown is influence, right?
Mm-hmm.
If both your influence score and your defense score are 10 or higher,
No.
read 240.
No.
Okay, so
Negative.
they were expecting us. I mean, were the makers of this game expecting us to
Already
be
have
at that
tens?
level?
Well, we might come back and meet
I'm
him
sure we'll
another
run into
time.
that card again.
Later.
Okay, well, there's that.
Does that stay there
Yeah,
Yep.
until
He's always there to talk to.
till we leave.
leave? So even if you do play hot cross buns across those rocks,
So it's
not like
unlikely
you're gonna
this,
go anywhere
this
else.
probably doesn't go down here. There could be a bird here still.
I mean, it could go that way further still, for all we know.
That's true.
It's just whether we want to, while we're here, try to spend 7 cards.
Well,
I'm only
Well,
kind of
I'm-
moderately.
I see
I don't
nothing
know if
that
I can
would-
spend 7 cards.
Them tords took it out of me.
I'll give it a shot. I'm old.
Go for it.
What have I
So
got to lose?
Does mean you won't be.
No one will miss me. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 cards
Okay.
to go. I want to go this other way.
This one?
Yeah. Let's do this. All right. Oh, I've got to read this thing. I thought it said spiky crotch. A spiky conch. You pick up the several fist-sized spiky shells, blowing into them or shaking them vigorously after filling them with sand. Produces harmonious sounds. Oh. I make music with spiky things.
Spiky crotch of music?
Oh, this is an item
A music item.
that I could use for music or as a projectile. Okay.
That could hurt. Spiky.
Yeah. No, I.
That's most musical instruments.
Spiky?
Music or projectile.
I really just lose all these. Goodbye. Bye, cards.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we've revealed
number?
something.
96.
Only one.
Oh. This is where the crossing river leaves the Great Sea to join the Black Ocean, much further west. At the edge of the swamp, the chimney of Rickety Shack belches out smoke. There's a rickety shack. Yes. And it belches smoke.
Any other things we're trying to find?
I can't see.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, is it a red bird?
Yeah.
That's it.
We're trying to get one of them.
Uh-huh. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this one's just as expensive to leave.
That means I gotta come down there.
Yeah.
What's that event or the
Two.
Explore one?
Why do you have to come down?
Because all four
We
of us
all
have to be there.
This is exhausting
I can't-
just traipsing through the mud here.
Yeah.
See, I can't remember.
So,
Where does it say that again?
The red stairs.
it's that symbol.
Oh.
So I guess I will come on down.
One down.
Cost me. Oh, it's free for me to move there.
Yeah, it's free for you to move there right now.
Oh, but leaving.
So who's healthy enough to leave?
Well, I mean, I'm only good for one thing, right?
Wait. Just so we're all on the same page, that one thing, we should all count to 3 and say what it is. 1, 2, 3.
Matt.
Last
Aye.
meal. Oh crap. Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Yep. Checks out.
So it cost me 3 cards to move over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair.
Okay. Is that one a 5
Make
as
you,
well?
If it makes you feel better, even after I follow you, it's still going to cost me 2 cards.
Or is that a 3?
Yeah. That makes
It's a
me
3?
feel bad. That does. I feel happy.
I think you guys found the way.
What?
It's a 3.
Yeah, because after you
Down
got
there?
the
The
it's
cost
easier
is
to get
3.
there.
Oh,
You
good.
found it.
Well,
Only.
okay. If you say so,
So, which means it's free for
He's
us.
moved.
I'll move over there.
I'm going to move over. It's going to cost me 2.
Okay, I will do the same.
How many does it cost you?
I think that's
2.
about my limit of activity for a
Yeah.
while.
Oh, because that part's free.
What do you mean? So this is 2.
Oh, no, it costs
No,
me.
it still costs you
It
the
still
third
costs
one.
me 3.
It just doesn't cost you 4.
Yeah. Damn it.
So -1.
You're barely able to
3.
walk around at this point to get back out of here.
Oh my gosh. This is.
Why would it be 4 again?
Because it takes 2. It costs 2 anyways
Yes,
to move off of here.
that's a 3.
And if you have a weakness, it costs you 3. If you're moving there someplace new, if he was the one to be the first one to go over there, it would have cost him 4.
Right. Oh, yes, but in this case, it's only 3.
It's only 3 just to walk.
It's going to be the same for you, 3.
It also costs you 3 to get over there.
Because even though it's -1,
If he's there, because it would have cost you 4.
otherwise it's 4. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it
So
is that.
Basically, whatever it costs the first person to move into a square, it'll cost us the same following that person, where it's normally cheaper.
Come on, Efim.
So it costs me 2 to get over here.
Yes. You're the only one that actually benefits.
Do we still keep 1
Yeah.
if we want?
Oh, should I have looked at mine?
During movement, you could have kept 1.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to
During move, you can put 1 in your
I'm gonna
hand.
go back and do that.
I should have kept an eye out for, my second wind. Here's my second wind.
Only the ones from your move.
What about my 7? Oh, that
Your
was a
explore-
reveal.
Yeah, the explore doesn't count.
doesn't
Just
count.
the 3 for your move.
Well, poopy pants.
Yeah. But yeah, if you lose your second wind, that won't be good.
I am going to...
So real quick, I'm going to do my intuition action and look at my top 3 cards in my deck.
Good idea.
It's called intuition. Mine's inspiration,
Because
and I
from the
just
looks
do
of
1.
things, you're gonna be.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So I have a guaranteed 3.5 successes
Off your top 3.
off my
Good.
top 3 for whatever this is, and I can add a star and draw another card if I want with what I've got. So I can't remember what it is to do this, but I might be a good option to do it.
I'm just quietly following, not saying nothing.
A theme raises her hand.
You have nothing.
She has heard the song of the big beaked bird. You listen carefully, but all you can hear is the wind in the leaves. You have to face facts. You would not get far without the young woman's help. You move towards a thicket, but stumble on a root and splash into a puddle, cursing. With the beat of its wings, a red shape disappears between the trees. All you have to do now is inspect the ground inch by inch to find the marsh bug nests. If you prefer to postpone this tedious task, return the dialogue book. Otherwise, five cards.
Which one is it?
Or it's going to be 8 because some of us have weakness.
It's going to cost 8 cards with
It's
how
gonna
many
cost
successes?
0.
Is it this one?
It's gonna cost somebody 8 cards because one of us has a weakness.
If it involved? Wait,
I'd have to give up a health to do 8
If
cards.
an involved character has a card with a keyword weakness,
we're all involved.
Yeah.
so it's going to cost 8.
I could do it, but I'd
I mean,
have to lose a health.
I was willing to spend 7 anyway
It's gonna cost 8.
because we really should.
When it's zeros, is it 0 6? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's guaranteed
we
success,
just-
but it costs you 8 to dig around in
We
the
just
dirt.
we have to.
We have to, it's
The
just-
sooner we get those and get back.
It's just
the
who we
better.
want to.
You already know you have successes.
I have some successes lined up for like a task that
A
requires
real thing that
successes.
1,
requires
2,
successes.
3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6, right?
No, it's 8.
8. Yeah.
Dang. I'm glad I have that second wind.
Oh, you have your second one available?
I,
Oh, that's,
I,
Oh,
I pulled
nice.
it back in
that's good.
because I'm down to 2 now.
No, that'll be,
Yeah.
that'll be useful.
Okay.
This is.
Sorry.
You're good.
All right. Your instinct tells you the nest is here. You start to dig vigorously. Take a 0-1-3 card to try your luck. Oh, I hate these.
No, this is not good.
But you're not allowed to get jinxed more, are you?
Lucky. Old cider.
Actually, what is your current
I was
jinx
just
say?
about to say, you're really bad on the jinx level.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
like
shoot,
you're,
you're
about to
always-
get double
oh.
jinxed, I
The
think.
next time, hold on, give me that.
Yeah, hold on. I see the actual one drawing that.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
the active.
Okay, then it's an auto.
The next time you must take one or more 13 cards to try your luck. Don't. Instead, consider that all the cards you should have taken are your jinxed cards, and then discard this.
Okay, do we
No.
play that right? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
so we're just jinxed.
So that was a jinxed, but you're now.
If you are jinxed, you should dig a little further.
Okay.
Immediately take this action again or return the dialogue book. So
Shit.
somebody, like I don't have to be the one digging, right?
No.
So why did I take that card? I
Well,
should've-
you were
the
the
best
one that
option.
you're the one that did the action to
It was your action.
give up the 7 cards.
Yeah,
You were the active player,
Yeah, you were. Yeah.
So I have to.
so you drew the 13.
Well, it is a mandatory, so that's everybody, right?
Everybody's involved.
Yeah, everybody's involved, but there is one active
Only
player.
one person, active player, who takes this
So
consequence. Unless
anybody
it says everybody.
So anybody could be active, right?
Everybody
I,
could
doesn't,
be
I don't have to necessarily be.
not this
Right.
not this time.
Well, the first time though,
Yeah, you volunteered yourself the first time.
which
is
I
what
shouldn't,
happened.
which I shouldn't have done, because I
We
should.
didn't know about the jinx,
I forgot about the jinx.
but we didn't know that the jinx was going to come into play. We didn't know that. we didn't know.
Okay, well, I'm no longer jinxed.
And his deck is stacked to have those top 3 cards give 3 guaranteed successes. So like, in case it was an actual
We'd rather-
task, we wanted that deck the way it
Yeah,
was.
we'd rather not spend those.
But
'cause we
now-
know-
Because I have 3, 4, and then I can draw an extra card with what I've got right now, which is pretty good.
Okay,
It
well,
is. But we're
Here, let's.
so we screwed that one up, but we
got to go again.
we could do this again, but obviously somebody
We're
else.
all out now. We're all digging into our health, except for maybe Brandon.
So I only
Well,
have
I would
two.
have to put down 8, but
I
we're
only
saving
have
my cards.
I think
of
we all
these.
would,
I
yeah.
only have 2 of these, so it might be better for you
Yeah.
because you have at least more from the deck. Yeah, you have more from your active pile, and then I'd be the second one to try again.
Get 2 more. That's still not enough, I don't think. Hang on.
I don't. It will take most of my health just to
7.
get back out of here if we have to go deeper.
Yeah, so like the
I'll
next
be
one,
you'll
the
be
next one we
dragging my
find,
body.
next one we find whether it stars or not, I'll probably have to do
If
the next bird we find.
there's only 2 birds,
All right. I've got
need
9
3.
cards
right?
now.
If I have to walk
Okay,
any further,
so 8.
you'll have to drag my body back to the Citadel.
Okay, he's gonna spend 8 cards.
So we'll have to figure out how to do.
Because it costs me 1 health first spot at this point.
2 cards per health,
Yeah.
You get 2 cards.
I've already done all that.
You randomly choose.
so it's 8 cards.
Okay,
It's 8
all right,
cards,
so
okay.
he needs to pick a 0, 1, 3
7.
to try his luck.
I don't like this deck here.
All
This,
right.
this did say discard, right?
It said
Okay.
discard. Get rid of it.
Look at
Don't
all
put it
those
back in there.
Beautiful cards.
I hope all the other jinxes also say discard. Please get a good one. We don't even know what the ratio is in here.
Yes, luck.
Please be Lady Luck.
You are jinxed. But see, mine doesn't have that special extra.
Yeah,
text,
so it
there-
doesn't stick with you. Is essentially all that happens. But we still failed that again.
Okay, I'm gonna spend.
Hold on.
No,
This
it's
is
fine.
insane.
It's fine. It's okay.
It just
Oh,
keeps costing
wait,
us. We're just gonna
wait.
die here digging for this stuff.
Gentlemen,
Yeah?
ladies,
You have a plan.
Yeah?
I think the marshy environment here
Makes it more
and this
difficult.
ground makes it more difficult. Perhaps I'll mark this spot as to where we're digging around. Maybe we try to find another location, and if that fails, we come back and try this again.
And you think we'll be able to get back to there?
We're almost dead right now.
We gotta come back this direction some route.
Yeah, but you're assuming
I'm dead.
that if we have to go back there, we'll have enough stamina to get back in.
To get back into that square.
Yeah.
Well, let's at least uncover this.
I don't know that at this point we can
Yeah,
even
no.
make it back.
No, I agree. We should with this being a free action to reveal this, might as well reveal this.
Oh.
I'll do it.
Just from where we physically are, I'm already down to 3 health just to get back to the Citadel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sky darkens with large black clouds that eventually break. The rain falls on the foliage, dripping from leaf to leaf until the ground becomes waterlogged. If a piece of Albeck,
Amblick.
or Amblick of Valengard figure is on your terrain card, you take shelter under the metallic creature, which collects rainwater to make a special drink that quenches your thirst. I gain 4 cards from my discard.
Oh, thank heavens.
Can I be involved?
Is it random or just 4 from the top?
It would be random, yeah.
Okay. It'd be great if you could
and then
choose.
just-
Find your second wind.
Then discard this. Otherwise, you would have to actively search for a shelter where you could wait out the downpour. Which would be an action
cost-
we'd all have to be involved with. That would require
But
successes.
how would you actively look? Like, would that cost you?
We'd be wandering around.
We'd have to go further.
I'd have to do an action to get 2 successes to find shelter.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, or that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. But because we have this little guy with us,
Nice. So you get 4.
I just get 4 cards back.
We huddle under him.
That's good.
Okay.
Which do
and then,
when I get 4 back, do I shuffle it back into this?
Yes.
Or
Probably.
Probably.
a shuffle.
Which means I need to look at my intuition
Well,
again.
hold on. What's the interpretation? Is it just the bottom?
Oh. I had forgotten about your intuition.
Cause like,
Let's not be too
does
hasty
it go on
here.
top or does it shuffle? Is it shuffled
Let's not be too hasty.
or on the bottom? We gotta, yeah. Let's get an interpretation here.
They randomly take up to X cards from their discard pile and shuffle them back into their action deck.
You and your reading abilities.
He's the one who triggered it. I am letter certified.
I don't see it. We gotta get it up there.
Yeah, I know.
We just need to.
I need to do an Amazon purchase of some good
Want some
picture frames.
frames? Cause you have the certificates, right? You just
Yeah.
Need to,
Yeah.
we just need frames.
Okay, now I'm going to use intuition to look at my top 3 cards. I have
145.
Thank you.
I have 2 successes and then 2 halves on each side. So as long as I get another half, I'd have 3. But that's, I guess, technically slightly worse.
On a promontory, fat plants covered with prickles border several paths. There is nothing natural about this vegetation.
Oh, have we seen that before? We keep seeing these. What are
No,
those?
I keep wondering if they're these, but they're not. I keep double checking that every time I see them. There's a lot going on there in there.
Another bird?
No.
No,
But we get these like prickly
them prickly
plants.
plants.
Are those purple?
2 or 3s?
See any numbers?
No.
Yeah. We got
What are the Roman numerals going off?
1, 2, and 1, 5. Why is that? Am I doing this right? It was right here?
Yeah.
So it's a 2 from here, but a 4 from here? Well, that,
So 2 and a 5.
I know, but I was looking that weird.
So it
Situation
would have
there.
been different.
Do we redo
It would
it?
have been easier to come from that side than down this one.
Yeah, coming from this side would be easier if we could start over here.
Yeah.
Everything stays the same when it's already revealed.
Okay.
That. That don't make no sense. Oh, I need to.
It's just
get out of here.
harder to get down through this mire than it is to just walk in this direction.
Can we shift this whole thing that way a little?
Yeah.
Where are we going? This way?
Yep.
Camera's like trying to look.
Straight down at its toes.
Can't do it. Can't see my dicky do.
Well, I can't remember whether I saw birds on terrain tiles going this way, but I don't know. I feel like it's going to be hard at any bird we try to do.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure I remember it being expensive to get the last bird.
Well, it cost me some health
So
and all of
so
my
doing
cards.
so doing this one again is not any better or worse than doing the next one.
Right. This one has already cost what the last one cost. It
Yeah.
cost me all of my cards and 2 health. 3 health.
So at this point, I need
But-
I need to try to do it. Because I'm the only one that won't lose health.
You may
At
be
this
the
point.
only one who's not.
Especially with
gasping
those
for breath
extra
at this
4 that you were able to get. That,
Yeah, that'll leave me with 2 cards, giving up 8.
which is about where everybody else is. Except
Yeah.
you spent. Oh, you only spent 3?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna.
Here it goes.
We kind of have to. So
Yep. Have you gotten better at this game? Since
I'm
Gloomhaven?
really good at this game. Lady Luck is on your side.
okay.
Told you I was really good at this. And then we return this.
So return.
Take a 102 card.
Another objective.
Okay.
Okay.
Well done.
That's a little relief.
So
You did it.
the next question is,
Do we?
We have to have 3.
Yeah.
Do we remember that
What
correctly?
if? I feel like we can only go this far, but if the further we go, the more it'll cost us to get back. So
This one doesn't cost us anything to move. I know, but this one doesn't.
Yeah, but it's
right.
still.
right, but
worse.
once we get back, that's another one. That's another 2
Yes.
extra.
It's the question of whether there'll be birds this direction at all,
And that's-
which is closer to the Citadel.
So that's what is? Does this require 3?
This one. I'm pretty sure is no. It was this one that goes up to like the weird caves
So,
thing.
so these are free. These will be free to us to reveal,
This is free.
and that's free. But again, the further
Pretty
we
sure FM told us that they're in the mire. That they're down in the
Oh.
swamp.
I do remember him specifically saying going
Go
south,
down.
Yeah.
which
south
makes me
into the
which
swamp.
makes me worried that it's behind this. I have a feeling this was meant to be extremely difficult, like stamina wise.
Like, here's the thing. If I were a little bit meta, if I were designing a game, I would design one of the first early scenarios to really just have you fail,
Like
so that you see what happens if you fail a scenario. You still go on with a threat, but something changes.
Or at least make it so that someone in the party exhausts.
You need to experience what a conscious is. You need to experience what a failed scenario is.
I have a feeling it's behind this.
We're in a tight spot.
So next question then is, should we move here to reveal either of these or both, or just forego revealing this and just
bank on it all being there.
because well, see, that's marshy, that's marshy.
Is it Marsha? No.
Marshy.
Because we got like a what they call it a plateau, or they call it something.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like the ground is rising, so it's probably not gonna be.
It's probably not this one.
I'd say you're probably right. It's probably along this river because it looks marshy. That's definitely a marsh. So I say we come back here, and then flip that, and then that way we'll be closer. And if we have to come down this way, we can. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd be willing to spend. I got health points I could
7.
get back.
Oh shit. I'm
Plus,
gonna
I can always use my second wind to replenish.
I do have to get more cards back.
I have to get more cards back as well. So I might as well spend hit points now.
Yep.
Oh, I take a hit point for something at some point. Oh, it was one of the fights we were in. I took a hit already.
So, who? The next question is, who will do the first move? You? Since you have,
Since I'm good for it,
well, you've got 3.
I got 3 cards
All
now.
you need is 1. Oh wait,
I need 2.
we still that applies to everybody still.
No, because this one has a mandatory on it also.
Only the people with a weakness does it really hurt.
Okay.
Unless you have a blessing. You lose your blessings with this, but we haven't played it.
So it cost me 1 to move anyway, and then plus that one.
Yes, so it's costing you 2.
It would cost me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
But that's still cheaper than anyone else, I think.
For the first move, yeah. It'll cost us the same following you.
Wish I had something that would help with that.
Nothing.
Back into your. Ooh, that one's cool.
I have an answer to moving if we have to.
We already moved.
Okay, I've done it. I've
Oh, we
moved.
came back this way?
We
Yeah.
decided to, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I think only Brandon and I kind of agreed.
Well,
but,
No, I get it.
I'm-
I agree.
I'm undecisive, but I think it might be.
And then come at it this way?
And then if we have
Yeah,
to
because-
keep going, because we're pretty sure our bird's going to be under here. But either way,
Yeah, that's-
if we have to,
I
we can
agree.
move into this tile and try to go further.
it
Well,
might expand.
But other than what? If we don't go that way, what's our option?
Well,
Coming down the other way.
the other
that's
option is
worse.
here. We
Yeah.
have two 2, well, 3, but that's expensive. We have one free one,
Uh-huh.
an expensive one to
Uh-huh.
reveal, or we move back, and because if we start back now, then that'll save us. That'll be less costly than going further away, and then we'd have to reveal it up here. But if they're telling us it's in the south, there'd be no reason to go
The
back.
early dialogue said to
We
go to
should
the mire.
So we should just stay here. And I was saying it's probably still more marshy along this river instead of here. It looks like it's the ground is lifting up because that's like a plateau.
Basically,
So that's
basically,
like-
This is our best.
basically comes down to the odds are if this is a bird, this is the cheapest option to get us back.
Yeah.
And if we're wrong, no matter what, it's expensive to stay down here to get back up anyways.
Right.
So might as well take a chance of it being cheaper.
Take a chance, but not having like one of these.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we all moving.
Because even if we're here, we could still reveal
Okay,
cards.
yeah. So it's still, for me coming over there, still costs me 1.
Yeah. For me, it costs 2. Same with you.
2.
Tuition.
Fortitude.
Here somewhere.
Oh, here we go.
So it costs to go down here, right? Mm-hmm. But it takes 0 successes, right?
Hey, what do you think would be better? Weak point or fortitude? I'm thinking fortitude.
Okay, hold on. Move your figure to another terrain card that is connected to your terrain card by an uninterrupted series of terrain cards.
Sounds like teleporting.
That makes it sound like
You got that?
I could go all the way to this terrain card from right here by using this action.
That sounds.
Read it again.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Move your figure to another terrain card that is connected to your terrain card by an uninterrupted series of terrain cards.
It was like,
And then I would just have to give up another card in my hand.
yeah.
Oh, I had one
I
of
think you go as
those.
far as you want.
But I think mine had like an attack action attached to it. So like I had to attack something and then do that.
Mine is just a move action.
Oh,
It's a move action, costs me a card, and then it costs me a card from my hand.
okay.
Yeah.
So basically, about as expensive it would be for a single card move. I'm keeping
If
this
that's
card.
your hand, I think you can just go back to the Citadel no matter what. It's weird that it says like connected cards, like, and what scenario
course
do you
they're
not have connected
Connect.
ones?
Right.
Well, that one where we had to jump.
Oh.
Remember when we had to jump across?
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah.
an unconnected series of.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just found my free ticket back. Which means I can spend more. Which means I could be the one that does this.
I'm gonna use this.
I
Safely.
can have it cost me 3 fewer cards to do it.
Oh.
Oh.
Because there's no successes needed
Yeah.
and it's just a cost, like
You-
this is me committing to you just dragging my limp body back to the Citadel.
How much health do you have?
I have 5 health.
Okay.
So I can probably make it back to the Citadel as long as nothing happens to me, right? But it takes me fewer cards to open this than anybody else.
Why?
Because he can
I
make
have
it so it's
skill.
3 less.
I could use this.
Character in my pack. So if you draw a symbol,
I can use. I may apply the following effect during an action. One involved character may apply a question mark or ignore negative X.
you can have it be free. No, negative X is when you take
That's when it tells you to discard cards.
just straight up discard cards, which we don't. I can't even show you what that symbol looks like. We don't have any out.
Okay.
But that makes it so because we've seen ones where when you did something, you
If
had
I
to
have
discard
to-
3
if I
cards
have
every
to
time you did
lose-
something.
Okay.
That would negate that.
Okay. Well, I'm keeping that.
Yeah, I think it costs me fewer cards, even though I have not a lot going on for me to explore that.
It's just the gamble of any action it reveals
That
might
could-
screw you over.
That could go south. That could go south pretty quick.
I think it's either you or me for revealing it, for doing it.
Yeah. And
Or
I
it would
think
save me for doing the bird.
if there's some right for an actual action that requires doing things, I think I can't do those.
Okay.
But
So let's have you do this one.
Let's grab, right, 4 cards back, which cost me 2 health. Then I use, for the action, I also play this. These are the ones, but it's not really, I don't get to keep any of them, right? So
Nope.
it doesn't matter. Did I give up second wind? Okay. This is my village.
Whoa. That looks nasty.
The puddle,
Oh, ambush.
the puddle you step into suddenly comes to life like a worm made of muddy water and a blackish matter that you assume to be pure necrotic energy. It rises up in front of you and attacks. During the following action, the active players, whoever revealed this, and no other characters may get involved.
No other
if we
characters
choo-
may get involved.
Even if we choose to be involved,
Nope, we
like
can't.
beforehand.
Nope.
I was gonna
That
say you
was
could.
what the worst scenario.
That's
that was
the one thing
worst
we
case.
didn't want to happen.
Okay. Oh my goodness, there's no way. I can't. What happens if I'm...
Just better start reading the unconscious rules.
I had just read them, and it has something to do with... It's page 20. And I kind of glossed over it because I'm like, what's the chance of that happening? It has something to do with that event, the timed event. If everybody involved is unconscious, something happens with this. It could just be that it gets discarded, which is great.
Remove your figure from the board. Return all your cards with keyword temporary. Discard all hand cards.
If every character involved in an action for the timed ones falls unconscious, the card is returned.
What returned means goes back.
Goes back into
Here?
here, which means we could reveal it again.
And we put a different one down, or it goes back and we put down the correct card. It goes there. Because this is just an exploration action.
This just, but it says every character,
I'm the only character
every
involved.
character involved. Okay, yeah, that
I'm
means,
the only one involved,
that means
and
every
I'm the only
character.
active.
What does returned actually mean?
No other characters may get involved in it.
Return. I feel like return means back to the.
It goes back in the box,
Yeah.
but what goes back here, right? Do we put another one of these there, or do we put card terrain 137 in its place? In which case, my unconsciousness is a pretty cheap price to pay.
I'm willing to pay that price.
Hold on. That's not going to give us an example, is it?
Like, I'm gonna try and fight it anyway, but right?
Mm-hmm.
It would almost make sense if it went back to face down right there. Because the threat didn't go away. You just failed to it.
I failed on the exploration, but because you guys are seeing this, it's not like you're gonna step in that puddle again.
Oh, fair. So
So is it a different thing because you're trying a different route down into that terrain, or is it this goes away entirely?
I think it's just gone.
And since it's resolved,
it's technically, I guess it's technically resolved. It would
resolved
reveal
that
though.
point. I'm like, hey, there's a puddle to avoid. Actually, I'm more like this.
Yeah.
So you're now unconscious, right?
I'm gonna
Well, not yet.
try. But
He has
it's
to
not-
go through the.
not
Oh, so
looking
we're
good.
we're just doing the what if.
Yeah.
We're just
Well-
discussing the what if.
Yeah, the what if.
The win.
It's pretty much a guarantee. Let's see, how many cards total do I need? How much life should I have to do at least one. So at least one health. So if I do, I'm gonna gear up. What?
I was trying to get the zoom on it, but you.
Totally fine. Gear up. It's chained one, which means only one card counts. So if I play two cards
Oh, I got this.
in the hopes that I get this class symbol, there's a chance.
So you're using you're chaining two.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have a way to win this.
So we can't give you anything unless
You're
we're
not
involved.
even involved.
Yeah,
You're not
we
even
have to be
allowed
involved
Yeah.
in order to help. Okay.
Well, and then you have to have a card that specifically says that you can.
Return to put a card back in its place in the original deck. So yeah. Remembering that regular cards always go before the golden ones. Okay.
Okay, here's what didn't happen. I got 1 success. None of these symbols. It's not worth wasting this on. So I got 1 success. Makes it a 3. The bad stuff that happens is I lose 2 hit points,
Which is everything.
which makes me unconscious. At which point we return this.
Well, at least you got rid of it. Well, thanks.
So when you go unconscious,
Yeah, you remove your figure from the board, which also includes that.
get rid of any
Limb-
temporary
limbic.
cards.
Don't have any temporary cards.
Discard all your hand and shuffle all your cards from your discard back into your action deck. And then at this point, you'll draw 3 cards for your new hand in case you become conscious again,
Just in case.
which will happen if we can get you a life point.
A single life point. So,
Well,
if you
draw
pick up one of those things, there's a way to get 10 health out of that we can distribute, and then we're golden.
Yeah. But remember, your little tiki man guy that you're carrying around.
Costs me 1 hand.
No, but wasn't there something about if you falling unconscious?
Yeah, does he go to the next, do it like another
If you
player?
choose to discard this, that's
Because that's what is
That's
theme.
I thought-
If I go unconscious, I have to give the theme to somebody else.
It's not temporary. There's things that happen during movement phase. If I choose to discard it,
Oh, okay.
something happens.
I thought there was something about.
You would think that if it's big enough to shelter us from rain, me being unconscious, you would think it's no longer in my pocket. It doesn't make sense the way this plays out. But it doesn't say to discard it.
It's magic.
Yeah.
It's like it like follows you or something. It's not really.
Okay, I
So,
believe.
so we should
a
we have a
companion.
terrain card to reveal 137 now.
I think this is where we're at.
Please have a bird on it. Please have a bird on it.
The part of the mire to the south of the crossing river seems to have been dried out by the burrowers' holes.
There it is.
Yes. Number 4. That's you.
That's not a 4.
What's that?
That's a 6.
Uh-huh.
Right? That's why I'm trying to
It's a
orient myself to
6.
see if it's the year I first.
Look, I'm just Boolean certified. I'm not number certified yet.
At least not
Not
Roman
yet.
numeral certified.
Oh, that's true. I'll have to get a separate one
And
for one of
it's
those.
Roman.
There's Arabic. There's Roman.
That's true.
So this requires ground shiver of 7.
Hey.
We just want to
Right.
move into this one, get the bird, and then start leaving.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I gotta start spending.
Jeez.
Spend. I'm just gonna go
Oh, I failed.
5.
Roll on the blade. It didn't break. Alright.
I am spending 5 health points. Now,
Wow.
do I randomly take 5?
You take 10.
10,
If
I
you
mean.
spent 5 health points, you take 10
Is it
at
random?
Yep. And
Okay.
go back of your
There's 2.
action deck.
1. There's another 2.
Well, we learned the unconscious mechanic. Here I am, just exploring and learning new parts of the game,
look at you.
living my best life.
Okay, so are you able to move in first? So, or what do you have?
I got 3 hit points and then 3 cards.
I have 10 cards.
That's pretty good.
So,
So, I
What
don't,
do you have?
You two are probably
for
very
me,
energetic.
I need to be the one that spends all the cards trying to get the bird,
You need a
because then
success.
I can
Okay.
spend no cards to
I'll
get
go
back.
in.
Allow me because I've already. How many
It'll
cards do you
cost
have?
you way. How much health do you have?
Well, I have 2, but I've got 10 cards.
It's still gonna cost
In
you
my
way more.
active pile.
Okay,
I
go
think
for
you
it.
have the most of this.
It's only going to cost me 3.
Okay. Okay.
And then 3 to get here.
No, it's going to cost you 4.
Wait. Before you decide who goes
Oh,
over
yeah,
there,
you're right.
We all have to go over there.
no. Whoever goes there first has to deal with something.
Wait, hold on.
It's not
Whoever
just a
goes
move.
first,
I can't tell what that is.
it looks like a map action. Whoever goes there first has to deal with something, and it's going to cost them 2.
Okay, so that's 6 already. So I'd be down. My 10 is now down to 4. that's me.
I think that. I mean,
Okay, the 8 I have in my hand is what it's going to take to get the bird.
I'm unconscious. I should.
So
How do you know?
Because he used.
Well, the last 2 times it's cost us 8 cards to get the bird.
In this one, we had to have a fight, which cost me all of my cards and health, and then I think you had to finish it off.
Okay, well, either way, I think I have to go
This
down
one
to.
cost like 16 cards to get this or more. How many times did we try to get that thing?
I need to go down to 1 hit. Well, I need to go down to 1 hit point so I have enough to
It
move.
cost like 24 cards to get that one.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with your plan though, of like Drew move in there and you be stacked in order to get the grubs.
Yeah. I agree. Hey, he's got a really
Oh.
fancy long stick.
I'm not good.
Drew, you got your long stick.
I don't think you're not allowed to participate in planning just because you're unconscious. You just can't be the one to do the actions.
Huh?
No, I want
I
him
think that's a
laying
good
back.
plan.
with his-
Although it is a good excuse to silence you.
that's what I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna. Shut up! You're unconscious. Normally, if you were on your game, that's
Yeah.
the response I would have gotten. You must be tired.
What are we,
You do not sleep well.
It's been a day.
what are we supposed to find? Numbers?
Yeah, did you find a number?
Sometimes. You see a number in there?
No, I thought so, but it's like some V's.
Are they Roman numerals?
No, I think they're just like little tracks. See those little V's?
Oh yeah. Yeah. What is?
Oh, you take a look.
What is that?
Wonder if I could use these. Nope, because I can't see that far.
Yeah, I think that's just like their graphics of like grass or something. Do we have any mushrooms? I think the mushrooms might help our situation.
I know somebody has.
Ain't no mushrooms.
I have eyeball jam.
Okay, somebody's gonna have to go down there.
One of you two has to move in there first
Go
for
for
me
it,
to be
Drew.
stacked.
I say you just go.
I'll just do it then.
Yeah.
Okay, that means it costs me 6, right?
4.
Just the movement.
Oh, just 4. Okay, so let's do these first 4. And then I could choose.
This is your movement. You can put one in your hand if you want to replace one in your hand.
Save your energy. Ooh, check it
See,
out.
that was like the one I had where I could do
Check that
3
out.
less
See?
instead.
That could work
The same
because
cards, they're just slightly different from person.
so -1. That it would only take me 1 to do that.
Yeah.
What's this? 2 cards back in your hand.
Yeah, whatever action's going on, you can. Yep.
I'll just do this one. I'll keep that one. I'm gonna go with. I'm not gonna.
So you move in, but you then have to immediately
Deal with this action.
do that.
Okay,
like-
so I'm gearing up. I'm using this. Save your energy.
Okay.
That's so it'll only cost me 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but then I also have to discard 1 from my hand. Okay, that's fine. I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna save that. 2. Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what they look like.
Then we get 193.
193. Thank you for moving.
What is the symbol of this scenario? Can you remind me?
It was the grain. Was it grain?
Yeah.
Does it look like this?
Looks like a green.
Open the
Yeah,
scenario
that's
book.
exactly
Open the
it.
scenario book. Is that it?
I That's exactly it.
It's just a specific card for the
I don't know,
scenario.
that makes me worried.
You hear a whistle as if from a big beak bird. With your heart pounding, you approach the source of the song, only to find that the place is already occupied. A man on all fours is obviously on the same quest as you. At the sound of your footsteps, he suddenly stands up and grabs his club from the ground. That's gonna probably mean I've gotta fight him. Oh,
I'm gonna have to fight him.
everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one that has to fight him.
And you can't
you
do it
even
until everybody's there.
Yeah.
wait till everyone to show up.
So you guys.
The man, dressed in a simple canvas tunic and muddy pants, lowers his weapon upon seeing you. Although he does not show any aggression towards you, he seems nervous. Pieces of nest are visible from the satchel at his side.
Maybe he
You're
can
gonna
be reasoned
beat him
with.
up and take his stuff.
I'll beat the shit out of him. I don't care.
Okay, well, it's a dialogue, so
Oh.
And it's everybody
start off.
conscious.
Yeah, we have to all be in there,
what was this? It?
Yep. Everybody spend whatever it takes to get there.
which is gonna cost me
I think
three.
it just takes 2 for me. Oh, my second wind!
Yeah, 3.
I'm going to put this where I like it.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
At least I think.
Oh, I gotta save your energy one as well. That could make potentially whatever I have to do way easier. But I'm not sure I want to get rid of anything.
Did you spend the 2 cards you did that, I think? Right?
I did.
Yeah, he did. Is it better to remove 3 from the total or have the ability to draw an extra card for what we think might happen?
I think probably draw.
Being able to draw an
Because if
extra.
you're wanting a success,
Yeah, you're
Being able to draw
probably right.
extras.
Okay. So,
We're all here.
So somebody, everybody's involved. One of you,
do we have to do that?
active.
well, it's
No.
group.
No,
We don't have to
We
do
don't
that
have
though.
to.
no. You don't have to talk to him about the nest.
Well, let's just get the
But-
bird.
Well, how do we? I mean, we.
Isn't it the same thing that's... How did we activate the last ones?
You talk. You'll open a certain dialogue
Yeah.
based on the number of the terrain card. So in this one, it's 137.
But did we? Oh, we haven't done that yet.
No.
We have it.
So we can listen to.
Let's do the bird first.
Oh, we haven't even done that yet. Okay.
And if it's easier to beat this guy up than to do whatever the dialogue says, we beat the guy up.
Yeah. I either go beat the guy with my sword and flail,
Okay.
or I catch the bird or
What is
whatever.
that? 137.
Yeah.
All right. You hear a hissing sound and whisper to Efim. The big beak bird. No, the song of the bird we are looking for is more rhythmic, corrects Efim, but you are certain you heard a whistle. We did hear a whistle. Return the dialogue book.
She doesn't
What? That's
think-
the whole thing?
Yeah,
She doesn't think it's the right bird.
because
So we have to do this guy then.
We have to beat this guy up.
you hear a whistle as if from a big beak bird. So, unless it's a different kind of whistle.
He had already found the big beak bird.
Okay,
that
so
had the grub nest. Now
Basically,
what's
that
he
thing
gonna
was
do?
telling us, okay, you have to do this thing.
So he probably, the big beak bird is probably already gone, scared.
We
Which
gotta
is
either
why-
convince this guy to give us
which
the
is why
nest,
Efim
or
didn't
we gotta
hear
beat
it.
the crap out of him. Okay, I'll do this. I mean, we all have to be involved, but I'll be the
Active.
active
Okay.
player,
Okay. I believe in you.
just in case.
For banish this and read. Okay, so banish that. 434,
Doesn't
right?
sound good. 434. Oh man, yeah, banished.
Okay. The farmer waves to you. You scared me. I thought you were one of those beasts that prowl around here. Anyway, it's good to see fresh faces. I would invite you to throw back a cup or two. But I live several leagues from here with my wife and children. Unfortunately, the soil there is not so good for growing anything. That's probably why we see so few people. Are you lost? Tell him the truth, a lie, or ignore him. How do we choose? Like,
Oh,
we just
hello there,
decide
good
among,
friend.
we just decide among us.
Would you like to share a cup of tea?
Do we lie as to why we're out
Who's the
here?
active player?
Technically me.
You're the active
So-
player.
I mean, he sounds friendly.
If we tell the truth, he might like try to do like a split with us. Or at least share enough for us to get the objective. What would be the benefit of lying? Like trying to like surprise
you become
him?
the serial killer, track him back to his family,
Unless
murder
he,
him all,
like-
and take the fertilizer.
Yeah,
Is that really the kind of person you is?
There's one
Yeah.
of him and, you know, however many of us.
It does almost seem like really the only choice is just to tell him the truth.
Yeah.
Like, there's no benefit to lying about it.
Because it's not like we'll be getting like any kind of like a surprise something on him by like lying.
You're gonna follow him several leagues to his house and murder his family.
That would be the only benefit of lying is to like be able to follow him back to his place, which we don't have enough stamina to go wherever he went. So I think we just tell the truth.
Good day to you. We have come from Nenadezir's Citadel. It collapsed during the reversal. Since then, we have set up a camp in its ruins, where most of the former slave gardeners live. Unfortunately, an armed gang has stolen our supplies, so we have to replenish them as soon as possible. There is already a shortage of food, and now there is the threat of famine. The theme here has been telling us about the virtues of the marsh bug nests. You point to his satchel. You seem to know them too. Read another dialogue.
Slowly pull out my sword.
We desperately need these nests. If you try to... you can try to convince him, threaten him, or negotiate.
Damn it.
Wait, what were they? Threat?
Convince, threaten, negotiate.
Convince?
Do they have action to where they like cost things, or is it just like dialogue options?
More dialogue.
I love it. I love it.
Threaten, convince, or negotiate.
Convince and negotiate. Negotiate sounds like we'd have to give up something.
You'd have to like trade something.
And we may not... We need like at least 3 of the objectives.
And we don't have like a lot of influence or
I don't
those
think
kind of
we
things.
have what he wants.
So I don't think we could negotiate. I think we'd end up failing.
The threatening could be bad, but might be your last resort if we get to choose again.
If we get to choose again.
You don't have a lot to negotiate with.
I
but
don't think we can negotiate. I think we either have to convince or threaten.
You got a couple items.
I guess we don't know whether negotiating means. We don't know what we've never negotiated before.
Maybe we can just give him F him.
You can take this old guy or old lady or whatever it was.
She was only helpful on one of the 3. She's not really that good at this.
It's true. Oh man. I just worried that negotiate is going to be these like
It's going to cost us more than...
like these well no like do you have more than 10 influence kind of a thing.
Because if like... That would make sense if we have enough influence. He may consider like bringing his wife up and joining.
That would be convincing, wouldn't it?
because he's on his
Yeah.
own, several leagues away. And it's now more dangerous now than ever in the world.
The question is, if we choose convince, do we think it's going to loop back around to where we can then try to threaten? Or do we just go straight to threaten?
Well, in a real world situation, you can always resort to threatening.
You can always result to threatening.
Because you
It's
can
just whether
negotiate first, convince, then negotiate. It's like that's the natural order of things. Like convince them, okay, persuasion didn't work. Okay, let's negotiate.
It's still just aggressive negotiations. It's all just negotiations. Even the threat will be a negotiation.
Well, the
of
convincing
sorts.
is not so threatening. It's like it's a gentle
Yeah.
persuasion, right? And then it moves into mild aggression.
bartering,
Full on aggression.
negotiating to aggressive
Well,
negotiation.
then let's try to convince first,
Okay.
right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm unconscious.
I'm with you.
Let's try to convince first. And see if it, like,
You say,
You're very convincing.
I have no doubt that you need this nest to fertilize your land, but if we return empty-handed, dozens of people will starve. Okay. We have something new. An A plus B dialogue
oh
window.
shit, I gave up a card like that too. Okay.
Well, it's chained to 0 cards, but
2 successes. I
Two
could probably get 2
successes.
successes.
I think you can do this.
so that is
I have a guaranteed success.
possible.
I think you can actually pull this off.
And we're involved, so if we can help in any way, right?
Well, if you have involved any cards in your hand that do involving,
I have to say that
has to specifically say that.
He does have one.
Which one?
This one. You can apply that during any action that you're involved in.
Even if you're not in the so
What would that
But
do?
I mean, that's going to give you a question mark symbol, a wild card
one
symbol.
character may
or
apply
you-
question mark.
Or you don't discard.
I don't have
cards at
anything
the
that would
end.
help with question mark, unless we were fighting. But even just like 2 cards has like a high chance for like a star. I could draw an additional one, and I have a guaranteed star. That would leave me enough to still deal with a
Uh,
But it's
progressed negotiation.
a bird or something.
But it's chained.
It's chained. Yep. It's chained
0.
too. Chained
0.
0.
Oh, chained to 0.
Yeah, that's what I. That's what I should have
How do you
said.
get a success with 0 cards?
You need 2 free.
I have a success with a card.
What?
Oh.
Shoot. I can only get 1 success. Unless someone has something that can rein up the chain deal.
You have like a symbol that gives you an extra success.
I didn't pick those cards because I didn't.
That's your A plus B. So the sword won't help.
It's not a fight action.
Anything?
I don't have anything to contribute.
Which means we failed out.
Yep.
Dang it.
Don't waste any cards on it. You have no way of succeeding.
No.
The man shakes his head. I'm sorry, but I have to refuse. I have a family to feed too. If you choose to threaten him, read dialogue 42. If you try to negotiate, read 58.
I guess try to negotiate,
Negotiate.
Yeah,
Okay.
that should be always the.
right?
Yeah.
See if you
Yeah.
can give
It
him
sounds like it is going to
something.
loop around. Like if negotiations fails, we can still threaten
Okay.
based off of that, right?
Yeah. Alright, let's negotiate.
God, I'm so worried it's going to like not let us go back and threaten them after doing 2 different things. I could see the game being like he like just runs.
You say, what can we do to convince you to give us your loot? The individual thinks for a moment, or thinks for a few moments. Let's see what you've got.
Oh, let's see what you got.
If you want to take the following action, the involved characters must return a total of 2 cards with the keyword barter,
Shit.
or a gambler's boon card, which I don't think
I don't
we
have anything to barter. I have a trinket and a weapon.
I have it.
I have
Yeah, I have
music.
weapons. I have a trinket, the companion.
Companion's the trinket.
If you want to take the following action, the involved characters must return a total of 2 cards. Okay, so we can't return the cards. If you cannot or do not want to, you may either threaten him or let him go.
Okay, time to threaten.
There we go.
We have to get this thing.
It's kind of like, you know, it's either a few die or many.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm the main character of the story. So
What if we don't remember what we were told initially? Hold on.
Should we try to remember what our actual objective is?
So I'm sure one of us would have a memory, right?
I'm pretty sure it was 3.
No trespass except probably reserves and everything.
I bet that there's like a consequence for only having 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
Lead Ephim the blind into the mire to retrieve marshbug nests. Each nest corresponds to 1 objective card. When you read the epilogue, you will need to have at least 3 objective cards, or 2 objective cards if your provisions is higher than 6. Oh.
That's why we.
We need 3.
Just making sure that we remembered
I'm ready
the
to
3
threaten.
requirement
I'm-
correctly.
I'm ready to
And
threaten.
the only objectives we could get is through the through
The birds.
the.
Which, if we don't get this one, we would have to probably spend 10 cards to try to go further this way.
We don't have that.
Which, we got enough to just threaten this guy, and that's about it.
Ready?
We're gonna all end up unconscious in this
You
scenario.
silly. You better give us the nest right away. The man tightens his grip on his club. Oh yeah, or what? If you decide to take the nest by force, read 109. Otherwise, read 121. So, are we going to use
Taking it by force.
Sometimes you live long enough to become the villain.
I was the villain a long time ago. I'm well past that arc.
All right, what card do I pull out?
Okay, it's a fight. You need. It'll cost you 2 cards, and you need
3 successes?
to spend 2, and it'll cost you 3.
It's chained.
3 success.
Yeah, chain
Chain
to
to
2 with 3 successes.
Oh, you've got this.
I got this.
You
I got
a freaking sword.
a guaranteed one.
You can add a chain with your sword.
I could use both of these.
You can you? Yeah, you can.
So
Yeah,
that's
because and then
chain.
any question marks I get.
Do they have different
Is it
keywords?
just one fight and we get it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
I
a
guess.
combo.
Yeah, it's just
It's
2.
a weapon and a trinket, huh? Okay.
So what does that give you? You get.
When
plus-
can I choose this? During the reveal?
You
Or
select-
during selected?
Probably
You
during
select it
Which is when
during gear up phase.
Yeah.
well, yeah, I gear up with it, but when I choose this part during the
Oh, reveal, yeah.
like the reveal stage.
Essentially.
Right, but that means you'd want to have at least 1 extra card if you choose to use the extra chained.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got all these cards to try to get this bird stuff.
I think this is it. I think the bird stuff is right here at the end of your sword.
So I choose like 4 cards. That leaves me 5 more, just in case there's something after this.
Yeah.
And if I have to, I can draw 1 more. I have to pick this now. I have to do this during the gear up step.
So you need 2 stars.
I
among
need
those
2
4.
stairs amongst the 4
Or like a fist.
between 2 of these, or I need
Or
3.
Or between 3 of them.
Or
Or
between- Yeah, I
2
got lots of
those
options.
symbols,
That's my
or
gear up.
3 of the other symbols.
I'm picking those.
There's at least 2 stars.
Yep. Okay, so I got it. That's 3 stars right there between those. That's star and then 1, 2.
Okay. Do you need to roll a die?
Only not for this one because it succeeded. This one I do need to roll.
Oh!
Well, it's gone. That's okay. It was worth it.
You beat up and stole food from off his table.
Yep.
All right. The fight is short-lived. You disarm the man, who quickly surrenders. 67, right? Okay. He hands you his satchel with a trembling hand. Here, take everything, but I beg you, let me return to my wife and children. Take a 103 card.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
What do you want to
Oh.
do?
Nice.
Oh, it's a,
Well, now what?
Let him go or finish him off?
Oh, let him
That's
go.
really the options?
Yes.
What?
Oh, yes.
Let him
Choose
go.
your own adventure.
Let him go. We got the objective card.
we got what we wanted.
Okay.
I'm not that heartless.
Oh my gosh, that's really a choice.
Wow.
The man runs away without looking back. He will definitely make sure people know You are someone to be feared.
Oh, that's good.
Perfect.
I like that.
We get 1 defense.
Okay.
The helmet is defense, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Take a 131. Now the trick is to get back.
You have committed one or even several reprehensible acts, and the word is beginning to spread.
Oh no, you have a reputation.
We now have a bad reputation.
Wait, is this a global event or is this a personal?
This is
a purse item?
You're
It's a purse
infamous.
item.
a global event whose effects apply to the whole board. If your influence score is 3 or higher, you may apply the following effect. So it's 3 or higher. How much influence do we have?
2.
Nice.
That is not what we spend points on.
That means we don't have to lose 3.
Oh, good.
Whoa.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough influence to lose reputation.
It would have cost us at
It
least
sticks
3.
around though, until we figure out how to
Does
get rid
it
of
though?
Does it?
Does it say discard or return or block?
No. Just says if your score is 3 or higher, you may apply the following effect: -3 to influence and return this.
it.
Return.
Oh, and return it. Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it can come back, but that's
Yeah,
good.
we can always
got,
murder more people.
So that was our objective. That first
can get
card
that
we
over and over
pulled,
again.
right?
So now we just need to get back, which for me
Okay.
is
We may have actually pulled this off.
I just have to have 1 card left over in order to get all the way to the end. So I can maybe give you guys at least a cheaper head start by going first with the
Yeah,
4
'cause
cards
you-
I have left over.
So you have
Lock them out of the
you
map.
have 4.
I have 4 cards I can do something with,
what's
and then
this
I
card?
need this one.
So you have 5 in your active pile.
Yes, but I need this one and this one in order to use this to get to the end. So this is really what I have available to help you two get out of here.
Okay, which is all well.
Which for me is only moving into here, and then after that I can't get out of here.
Okay, which is fine for you because then you could teleport.
Yeah.
Right. But he can at least get you to
So
that.
I can at least make it cheaper to get into this
Okay,
one for both of
that
you.
sounds like a
Okay.
plan.
So let me move into here. Lose those 2.
But remember, you
No,
get to you get to
you
choose
lose 2.
a card for your hand.
Yeah.
And then we
Just in
follow.
case. Sure. I mean, I don't know why that would be. And then I have 2 extra cards. Well,
Yeah.
now you guys can follow.
So we just
We
follow.
never did that, did we?
No, we did.
That's what we just did.
Oh,
that was the
oh,
guy
okay. Oh,
that you stumbled
I
upon.
can
oh,
follow
I'm
you
thinking.
for
I'm
free.
confused.
Yeah, you can follow me for free. For you, it's still going to cost you 2.
2, right? Is that it?
Just to get to here.
Okay, but I can. I don't think that matters. I'm just gonna. Oops.
Getting you back is going to be.
It's okay. I got.
To get
You're going to
Got some
go
there.
unconscious.
all cards.
No, it only costs you 1.
Why?
From here, it only costs you 1. It only costs this one.
Yeah, sorry, it only
Oh
costs
yeah,
you
because
1.
I'm no longer. Whatever that was, because I had that. That was extra.
No, it has to do
Right.
with the fact that this one costs extra move. This one doesn't.
Oh yeah. Okay, this was that was the costly one, so I
Yeah.
can put one.
So
back.
that only costs you 1, but from here it's going to cost you. Actually, yeah. Now you guys
3.
have
The
to
next
figure
one
out
will be 3.
how to get out of here.
So for me, I might as well just go all the way to here right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one of you is just
I
like
could-
dragging me around.
I guess.
Uh-huh.
You're just off the board.
But how come I don't cost the same as like Taj did? He was carrying Taj all the way through that whole first scenario, and it was costing me an arm and a leg. And like, I'm just like,
Probably
just
because I
tell-
choose to.
I fit in the backpack.
It's probably because I chose to
Okay.
carry her.
Yeah. It just seems weird.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
no choice with you.
So I'm gonna do on the double, which costs me this card and this card, and then it allows me to go all the way to there, to where I'm ready to go back into the Citadel.
Okay. I can move. So I'll use 2 cards.
And then it'll technically cost you guys less to get into that because I'm there.
to move up.
Okay.
Right, and if you do,
It'll
it'll only cost me 2,
Yeah.
right?
cost you.
Costs you the exact same. Whatever he pays to move into a square, you have to pay the exact same, even though you're following him.
Okay. I'll just,
So it still costs you 2 to follow him out of this square because of that thing.
okay. Let's do it.
Yeah, and one of them can go into your hand if you want.
Now I want to use my.
No, it should cost 3. It costs you 3 to move into here.
Why?
It did. Because it costs an extra 2 just to
Oh,
move
it
out of
did.
this.
Okay,
'Cause-
you're right.
The
Yeah.
-1 and then the
forgot about
-2
So it costs you.
Yeah, you're
It's
at
costing
negative.
you 3.
It should cost you 3 as
as
well.
well. Okay.
That's right.
Which means all of these.
I'm gonna use my second wind
Okay.
and block this.
I never got a chance to use my second one this time. Oh, maybe I did last week. I may have used it last week.
I didn't have mine.
Oh, I would have been blocked. No, I didn't use it. Or I never got
You're
it.
gonna go unconscious.
I could use second wind, right?
Oh, you have second wind?
You guys should both do second wind
Sure,
right now.
Do it.
Okay, well that was
Do
that,
that.
right?
And I believe
Yeah.
it says you get to choose up to 3 cards in your discard pile,
It depends on your second wind.
and then shuffle them back.
all
in.
of our second wind are different.
You get
Oh.
to choose your
I
cards.
get to be very. So I'm looking for anything else that affects
See, I-
my movement.
I
or
only
anything.
choose the discard
Oh.
from my hand.
Yeah, all of ours are very,
Everyone's second wind is very different.
this
very
is
different. I think mine's the
Plus
worst.
6 off the top.
I think mine's the best.
Wait, you spend that.
But that
1,
kinda
2,
goes with
3,
another card I
4,
have, which
5, 6.
My energy saving one is also better than his. My second
Oh,
wind
wait
is
a
better
minute.
than his.
I think my second wind is the worst.
Yeah, mine's really just have 6 cards back.
So that means the
You get
top,
to choose
right?
your 3
The
sounds
top,
pretty good.
1, 2,
But I think I'd rather have a
4,
6.
5, 6. But
This is only 3.
I think this is only 3, but he gets to choose them. He could choose 3, they're just pure stars, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like having.
Yeah, your 2 are kind of like a.
I'm gonna get rid of that.
I can do 3 or 6, so I guess mine's all right. But it like means my hand has to be empty to get the 6, which sucks.
Which could mean you have to discard 3 before you get the 6.
I don't have.
Or
On the
discard
double.
2, 'cause
Okay,
second
I
one
have
would
an
be
on
one
the
of them.
double thing too.
I
You,
mean,
you have the on the double thing as well.
Well, mine might read differently.
it would only.
Oh, it does, like,
really will only take
run.
us. I don't think it's gonna matter much because I don't think we're not going to participate in any actions or events.
Right.
It's just
Yep.
movement.
And it just costs you
So I didn't.
so
I
much
mean,
to move.
I didn't necessarily need 6, but
You don't need 6, but you need
I'll need at least 1.
1 or 3.
Well,
Well, it depends on whether he's about to. Are you about to do the on the double?
No, I'm not.
Because if he uses on the double, then
You're stuck.
then you're screwed.
what does on the double do?
That's what I did to get
I
all
can
of
move
them.
all the way to
Okay.
the end. I won't.
Well, I'm not necessarily screwed because I have enough.
Oh.
Because
Get
it would
there on your
just
own.
Here,
it costs
I'll
you.
it would just cost me the 1, right?
It costs you 2.
It will cost you 2 if you're on your own.
Okay, so that's
It's going to cost him 2 no matter
4,
what.
6.
He would still get there.
2, 4, 6. I could do
No
it.
matter what, it's costing you those 6. It's if you're by yourself, it's going to cost you more than that, isn't it?
No,
No,
because
no.
if he
His
moves,
weakness only gives him 1.
Because
This
if
is
he
the super
moves-
expensive thing.
yeah, if he moves, it's free. If he moves first, it's free for me
Yeah.
to follow.
It only gives you the plus
And it's
1.
only the 1. Okay, sorry.
It could be 3.
It's only the 6 if
either
he's by
3 or
himself, and
6.
it's 3. Okay, yeah.
He can.
We can do it.
You can do it.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna do it.
Yeah. What is it? 1, 2, 3
I'll let
spots?
you do it because
Yeah.
if I follow, it's cheaper
Okay, so
for
I can
me.
move all 3 spots.
You
have
each
to
discard 3
also.
cards.
Okay. But I get to.
You guys could keep them in your hand if you want, but we're about to leave the Citadel.
Yeah.
Leave it to the
leaving
Citadel.
anyway.
Each unconscious character gains 1 life point and regains consciousness. Step 1.
And we leave the Citadel.
Oh, wait. I get to go back on the board. Discard all the cards on the board, including your terrain card. So basically, everything goes away.
Including the terrain card this time.
Yeah. Well, I think it may have said that last time. Too. It doesn't really matter because that card's going to come back. Start of the next scenario anyway. Okay. Open the threat booklet where the bookmark is and read the epilogue to end the scenario. We'll follow these steps. We're still not very clear on what these steps are.
Several dozen eyes stare at you as you enter the silent camp. You can guess the one thought that occupies all their minds at this moment. Did the expedition find enough food to quickly replenish the community's supplies? If both the 11 card and the 196 card are available,
Say what?
11 and 96.
if 011 and 166 are available,
166.
Okay.
Don't-
011.
don't take them.
Okay. 011 and 166.
Yeah.
Okay. You tell me to. 166 is not available.
Oh, okay.
That's because we beat the crap out of a guy.
All right. Discard
Possibly.
discard the Epheme the Blind card. Discard.
If they're available?
No. If they're available, do not take them and read this.
Okay.
But read blah blah blah. Otherwise, discard Epheme the Blind.
Okay.
Then, if you have 3 more objective cards,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
read conclusion A.
I wonder if the 166 is the one where I'm like, we don't need you. I can hear this just fine.
Oh, it might have been. Actually.
We've offended her, and that's why she's discarded.
Possibly. Well, we don't need her anymore. We got you.
She barely did the job as it was. She's only good
Okay,
1/3 of the
read
time.
conclusion A. Wait. There you go. The faces of your comrades light up when they see what you have brought back. Amidst cheers and relieved laughter, you and a few others spread the fertilizer all over your crops. As expected, the results are spectacular, and after only a few days, you already see fruits and vegetables proliferate.
It is some magic.
Wow.
State of play. Marsh bug nests. Return all objective cards, applying the following effect. For each card you return, +1 productivity. That's the barrel, right?
Yes.
And take a 099 card for each one. Yay. So that means we get...
The Hope Reborns.
We did good.
And you gave us 3 productivity?
Uh-huh.
Several weeks pass, and with them comes the fear that the soldiers who have been taxing the Citadel will return. You've managed to gather enough food to meet the needs of the entire community, as long as you use strict rationing. One afternoon, a cry from the lookout freezes the whole camp. Wagons, escorted by a large and heavily armed troop, are reported approaching the Citadel. A woman with a shaved head, her left eye held shut by an ugly gash, steps down to present herself at the entrance. Good day, everybody. We are here for your small contribution. I hope I haven't kept you waiting too long. A few recalcitrant donors have delayed us. Oh, sorry, I need to keep the same voice. A few recalcitrant donors have delayed us. I'm not disturbing you, am I? And to think that I came to you empty-handed when you are going to give us so much. Where are my manners? You go to meet the scarred woman who greets you with a nod. Real the One Eye, she says, pointing to her old wound. Tell me, are you the one who runs this place? I don't want to waste my time with the stooge who serves the soup. What do you want, you say? I sense you are grouchy. Being one of our benefactors is an honor that should delight you. As your people must have told you, we are all participating in the war effort, each in our own way. You provide and we dispose. When I put it like that, it's a little hard to swallow. I never did know how to respect convention, but don't blame me. In short, your contribution allows us to continue the fight. Don't ask me which one. I don't know a damn thing about it. That's the Darachem's business. The Necro Druid commands her humble servants. My lads will deduct the contribution from your provisions, and not a single seed in excess, rest assured. No objections? Perfect. Rilda snaps her fingers, and immediately a dozen of her men head for the storeroom. You watch the armed troop and must face facts. Your community's lack of preparation means that standing up to them would result in a bloodbath, something you are determined to avoid. You clench your fists as you watch them seize the provisions that you have worked so hard to reconstitute. Once their carts are loaded, the troop is ready to set off again. Good. Daraham will be happy. Well, we'll leave you be. You have work to do. A lot of people to feed, she concludes, pointing to her reveling soldiers. See you soon. Alright, ready to set off again. The soldiers have taken most of your supplies. If your productivity score is 5 or lower,
Nope.
okay. Each player discards all of their hand cards. You have finished the scenario, get fed or die trying. If you want to begin the next scenario immediately, then do this. Otherwise, if you prefer to continue later, it's kind of early, huh?
Yeah.
We can at least set it up.
Return all cards in the past.
It's not even 9.
Then read the instruction to the scenario.
There isn't a remove weaknesses. I got this 2 scenarios ago.
Not yet.
I had this before the one we just did.
Well, I'm injured too, so that's
Yeah.
gonna carry over.
Is it?
Unless we can figure out, right?
It's
Will that
like we
remove
go to the camp
injuries?
or the
we
house
know
or
it
something. I don't remember if any of
Oh,
those
the
remove
house?
weakness, but there's got to be some way out there.
We've run into things that remove weakness.
Yeah, there's got to be some way for us to fix it.
No, we've run into them. It's just I don't think there's enough like.
Oh, do you need some help?
Boy, do I ever. I always need help.
There's some like
Give
sections
me
and
some
stuff.
of those.
We got a lot of banished cards.
I bet it'll happen probably at the end, depending on how much time lapsed. This last one, I don't think there was like a time skip.
No, the one before there was no time skip. This one, it doesn't seem like there was much of a time skip either. The very first one, there was a large time skip.
Well, yeah. Well, we still don't know yet. There might be.
There could be something. Or I'll just stay sick.
You two are. Yeah. Oh, this one goes here.
Well, yours has a thing about how you can just get out of it. Like, it costs a lot, but can't you like get out of it?
Yeah.
What, the injured?
Yeah.
My weakness here?
Yeah. You can perform a healing action.
It's
that
just like
costs you.
really difficult.
Oh, this, yeah. It's chained 1
with 4
with
successes.
with a 4 success.
So unless you have a bunch of cards to like help you with it, you're not going to be able to do it. But there is an option. Mine, there's just not.
There's got. Yeah. We gotta figure out whatever that is. How we heal up.
Oh shoot! I should have been
Doing something different.
unconscious there at the end.
Really?
Oh,
Why?
does it cost you more energy to do something?
It cost me more life points to recover.
But did you recover?
Oh, for when you
Yeah, I
recovered the
recovered.
cards.
So at the end there, I wouldn't have been able to help you guys escape. I would have been out of cards.
Well, look, same
Oh,
here.
to get back out.
Immediately after performing
I would have still been
recovery,
able to get. Well,
He would have still made it. To
-2.
OJ would have still made it at the end no matter what.
yeah, OJ would have still made it. I would have still been alive to do the fighting stuff I did. I just wouldn't have actually been able to make it out.
And nothing happened after that though.
Yeah.
So it's really just OJ would have made it to the end and we'd all be conscious again.
Yeah.
He'd have to drag all of our bodies back.
Yeah. I've been dragging men around my whole life. Nothing new.
Should I do the action of removing the weakness though? Because when you, oh, it's not temporary though. Never mind. You only discard temporary cards. Never mind. I would still be ill. Okay, nothing changed. Are those cards going back?
No, but I'm just reading them because they could be useful. So,
Oh, are those the quest ones?
Those are our
Gotcha.
Those are like our
Gotcha.
Well, it's the knowledge. It's the knowledge, though. So, like, we could, like this flaglentia, we can use this to.
If we find that flower, it'll do something.
Well, we don't even have to, because we already have the knowledge. One chapter mentions the virtues of the flagella. Its fruit, when eaten raw, permits the transfer of some mental energy to the body.
You have to be on the same
on
train
the
card as a
plant.
picture.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm just reading them to kind of remember.
And that's one of the things
Like,
I keep
look,
looking
this
for.
arcane
Is
energy-
that purple.
We can use this. We should be able to be using this anytime.
No, because it
Right?
requires.
We can only use it on that kind
well,
of.
we don't
action,
know
which
when
we
that.
haven't
It just
seen.
provides us that symbol. We've not gone into anything that requires
So
that symbol.
That class has to be present.
Well, that symbol has to be. That,
That's
that
got to be
class
the symbol of the action.
Huh.
Not the action.
It's the class.
It's just whatever class symbol that.
Oh yeah,
means.
and we haven't seen.
We haven't seen that.
We haven't
Okay.
seen that ever.
So we just
We haven't
need to
ever
be,
drawn it. None of us
we just
have
need to be
it.
look out for this purple fruit
That purple fruit and the mushroom. I think the mushroom
and the mushroom.
has a chance of healing or something, or giving you more energy. We saw it once, but we kind of moved on before we
Yeah.
used it. I can't remember what it was. It was like one of the explorations or something. Okay,
Okay,
let's
so-
assume that I've put all these back.
What?
What then?
Nothing.
I only have 2 left. What do we do after putting all the banished ones back?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
the banished ones, all the past.
Yeah. Hold on.
After we turn everything in the past.
Okay. Then I read Gladius and the Pumpkin. Introduction. Each player returns all of the cards with the keyword temporary. Return. No, none for you.
I'm still sick.
The freak.
It's not temporary.
Unblock all of your hand cards. Okay.
Were we supposed to spend all the Hope Reborn? Oh, hand
That's
cards.
coming up.
Okay.
Not yet.
It's preparations.
Shuffle all the cards in the discard pile back into their action deck. Okay.
Nice.
Bless you. Hey, do you guys like Star Trek? at
Yeah.
all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Or
So
I
I-
used to.
So I found this this YouTube channel. I think it's called like Star Trek Newbies or something. But so their whole premise is they on their webcast for the first time they're watching the entire series of the Next Generation, and then they just
Oh, it's just like a watch along kind of a
they
thing.
just talk about it. It's oh man, they come up they say the funniest things.
Like the original. Oh, okay.
No, the
New
Next
Generation.
like the good one.
The
best
series
one.
that was good.
I should really.
I watched all of Captain Kirk one. I sat down and watched
Really,
all of it.
I have not.
We
either.
tried.
It took like several
One day,
months.
me and Andrea sat down and we made,
I
I,
bet that
think,
was
to the
hard.
third episode, and we're like,
It was.
Why are we
so
doing
bad.
this?
yeah, we're like, I'm out.
I mean,
It's
the only
so
one worthy,
laughable.
the only one worth watching is the Tribble one, right?
yeah.
Because
But, like,
that's the only call. That's one of the few callbacks.
Listen, in like the first or second episode, they're running away from like phaser fire and running I think one of them literally says run the serpentine pattern or something, and we're like, nope, I can't handle this.
It was very absurd.
I remember watching some of the movies that came out in relation to the Next Generation with my dad and really enjoying it. I should really go back and watch that.
Yeah, they
I
were.
like
series.
They were. Yeah, they're actually well done. Yeah, I thought. I mean, there was one that
Like
was.
generations and
There's only one that was kind of, less than stellar, but the most of them I mostly enjoyed. Okay.
It was really fun to watch Captain Kirk wrestle a guy in a lizard suit.
the
With
board.
his shirt off.
yeah. And like, oh my gosh. Some of those things are really great.
Oh, block all of the cards with the keyword companion. Okay, that doesn't apply to us. The community has gathered at your request in the center of the camp. Since their arrival, you have had doubts about Rilda and her henchmen. They wear Kellyan uniforms and carry the standard of the Necrodruid, an orange pumpkin and on a black field, but they do not have the characteristic weaponry. You would have expected them to be equipped with the famous corches that give off an irritating gas when they explode, or with grenades capable of throwing dreaded chari pits.
Sure.
Cherry pits?
Chari.
Charis.
Tie a knot in a
I
cherry
am
stem.
convinced that Rilda and her henchmen are not what they claim to be. Corelio steps forward. He is as big as a bollocks and as reckless as a fledgling. And what about their banner? It's Darkhem's. She must have given it to them. How else would they be carrying it? They are more like a marauding band than a military unit. Their only aim is to live off the land like common parasites. And what do you intend to do? Attack them? Why not? Answers Lehan, a young woman
go
full
get
of
'em.
energy. The man sneers. You want to stake our lives on a hunch? You will get us slaughtered. Darachem will send us one of her creations, and then you'll have your proof. The crowd is getting restless, divided into two camps that are starting to shout at each other. You intervene before Lehan and Corelio can come to blows. Instead of waiting for them to come back and loot our supplies again, I suggest that I go to Darakam's Citadel to see if they are a threat we can stand up against, or if we are doomed to starve in servitude. That's right, abandon us again and go on an adventure while we slave away to grow food and pay Rilda her tribute. Do you even know where the Citadel is? Where the burning Gramble Wood once stood, according to a survivor of the Waterbank convoy. As you are about to leave the Citadel, Walton runs up to you. Not so fast. I've managed to perfect our ground shivers. Take this model. It is more sensitive and will allow you to move without wasting days looking for safe paths. Perhaps someone in the community has some information to share about Dachem's Citadel. If your knowledge score is 5 or higher, then read
No,
a dialogue.
it's not. We're not that smart.
Okay, your goal is to find evidence. You must travel to Dachem's Citadel to find out if Rilda was telling the truth about her collaboration with the Necrodruid and to determine the extent of the threat she poses. Preparation. For this scenario, your Grand Shiver is level 5. Check the corresponding box on the community page of the leaflet. Set all life points back to 0, then back to 8. Oh wait,
It's just so dumb.
oh this time we're 10.
What?
We get 10 now.
Yes.
Hey, look at how much healthier we got.
But it's gonna
Oh,
get
that's a
more
whole
dangerous.
different side of the
I get
dial.
to do the other
It's gonna get
dial.
more
Oh my
dangerous.
goodness.
Wow.
Oh. We're moving up in the world.
During the preparation phase, oh, it's not. Never mind. We can't go build a bridge.
Each player draws 2 cards from their action deck to form a starting hand.
Isn't this the preparation
On the
phase?
double.
2 cards from the action deck? Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, I still have this thing. Okay. Oh, second wind. Oh, glorious. We're going to be fine.
Each player may unblock some or all of their cards with the keyword companion. Okay, that doesn't apply to us. Return all the Hope Reborn cards that are blocked.
Right?
Nothing blocked. Remember to look up your side quests.
How come I didn't say spend our hope reborn?
I think that's where this comes in. The side quests, right?
No.
The cards in the world map and the effects of your built buildings.
How
No?
come nothing said?
Okay, so I don't know. We'll put a 75 card into play.
Hold on, we gotta spend these things.
Doesn't say it anywhere. At least that none that I.
Maybe after this one we weren't able to spend them.
When did we do this last? Was that in the
At the end of the
preparation
last, like,
And we just earned those 3.
phase? Well, maybe that's why we have to wait because we just barely earned them.
it was like at the end of one of them, it like told us to spend it or something.
Okay, so go to the end of this
Maybe
one.
we're just spinning them at the wrong times. Right? Because there's not a place anywhere where it says to spin them, it just unblocks them. right?
So what about this conclusion?
I think maybe we were just supposed to do them at some point after we start off or something, and they go blocked for the rest of the epilogue, for the rest of the like scenario, and then preparing for the next one, we like unblock them and put them back. Because they're an action we can take at any time. So like
Oh, so having them available throughout the scenarios.
they're always available. So it's like as soon as we start, we can just do those three, and they become blocked until
This one had said you must immediately use your Hope Reborn cards.
Okay.
The introductory one.
Oh, we don't have to use them. And guess what they say? Anytime you may block this and all the other Hope Reborn cards, and your characters can share 10 life points.
Yeah,
So,
we should,
they're maybe supposed to stick around, and we choose whether to use them or not.
yeah. So yeah,
We want to keep at least one.
for like emergency help,
Yeah. Right?
especially after that last.
That seems like
scenario.
a better plan than what we've been doing so far.
And now we do the regular preparation phase of now doing the buildings.
Well, so yeah, look up your
Okay.
side quests.
Okay,
The cards in the
first
world
you say
map.
get the card, right?
Well, remember to look up your side quests. Do we
We don't have any of those.
world map, effects of your built buildings?
Effects of the buildings. That's what we're doing. Okay. Our built buildings are a watchtower, which gives us one
Plus.
defense. We have built the grain silo, which gives us one production. We have completed, I thought one other, smithy. We gain one 190 card.
Does anybody not have a Gladius?
I don't have one.
Okay.
I don't think you have any weapons.
Oh,
do you?
Drew does it.
I have a
Drew has
Gladius,
one.
yeah.
Okay. I think I'm the only one. Okay.
Okay, that's everything we have built. That was all of our buildings.
Okay.
That's it. Okay. All right. A 75 card. 075.
Yeah, I just barely put it back. It is always.
Great.
Kel's column. That doesn't apply to us yet,
What?
right? If Kel's column can be seen on a feather card in the world map, you may instead put a 2238.
No.
We don't have that yet, right?
No.
Okay.
We do have the old map. So the old map,
Do we know which way we're going?
right, this is our debriefing, where me as our military leader will
Or-
go over what our strategy
You
is.
wander off in the
You
correct
mean
direction.
you mean
We-
our briefing?
This is our briefing.
The debriefing comes later. Comes after.
That's afterwards.
You
Yeah.
take off your underwear in
And
celebration.
we take it off as a celebration. Great.
Debrief.
So,
So it sounds like somebody in our group, in our camp,
well,
you at the Burning Bramble Wood
burning bramble
is where
wood.
Dedichim has their camp.
Wait. Say that again.
The Dedichim? Dedichim.
A little better. Yeah,
Dedichim.
that's better.
Got to be about to
Dedichim.
spit.
Get the
The Dedichim.
yeah. Get
Up
that. You know.
Here, where the Bramble Wood used to be, which according to the old map would have been north of our current location.
North.
The only way to go north is to
Go
across
the
that bridge.
Which we haven't built.
What are we doing with
What
our
does it
lives?
take to build the bridge again?
Like a few days.
During the preparation phase, if you are, we don't have a score above 10 for our barrels, do we?
No. We're getting close. But no.
So we gotta go around.
So maybe going further this direction, we'll have another way to go north.
We know we went pretty far this way and never found a way this way and around.
True.
That's the only thing I can tell you that we know about going this direction is that it's not this way.
Well, as far as we've been able to reach, yeah.
Maybe.
As far as we've been able to
Hey, get
consciously
this. What
travel.
if we've been away long enough that they finished the bridge? Is that possible?
Yes.
Possibly.
Let's get these cards down. Roman
We can
numeral
always go
1.
looking around.
2 of them.
We just go poking around and see.
But
if
our
we
goal
find-
is to get to that thing to the north.
essentially just north.
We were told that that's where somebody thinks Dedekim's lair. That's the wrong.
According
freaking
to
one. Why do you
a
keep
member
letting
of the
me get
convoy.
wrong?
Wait, so for the thing, we got to the point where it said put a bookmark in it and just start?
Yeah.
Okay. It didn't actually give us any kind of objective other than someone said it's
No.
Good luck.
Yeah. The
because our influence wasn't high
our
enough or
goal
whatever.
is information.
We don't have enough
Or to
correction.
confirm.
We don't have. Oh, I missed somebody. There we are. This is us. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the
Let's do it.
77 card.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that action to get us started.
I disagree, but
Fine.
It's the same thing, right?
I never go this way.
I feel like I just woke up
And
from
then Brandon starts wandering.
He explores to the east.
The petals of your ground shiver close suddenly.
What?
Singing lane. If the base of your character's figure is in contact with the singing lane, take a card. Which it's not. That would be down
The
south.
base of your character's figure?
Yeah. So like this has
Where you
to-
happen to place it. If you happen to place it on top of the thing,
That is
Freaking
funny.
kidding me?
That's too funny.
that's a thing. So I guess choosing where your
Keep
character
that
stands
in mind.
is important in this game.
Yeah. So if there's like a that looks interesting, I'm gonna.
Otherwise, a tracker burrower appears from underground. You may choose to lose 4 cards from your deck and run away, taking a 0/0/1 card, or you can choose to fight it and take a card if our ground shiver is level 5 or higher. So I can either spend 4 cards to run away from it, or I try to fight it.
Are we men or are we mice?
Where are we men in tights?
Is it mandatory? It's probably mandatory.
Well, it's one of the time things that has to be resolved immediately. So I have to choose. I have to choose one of these 2 things: either spend 4 cards or try to fight it.
Yes.
I don't feel very equipped to fight, other than the sword I have
Fight it.
right now.
so it's pretty much all
see
we
its
gotta
health
be.
on there? Is it like
No,
bad,
I
or
have
is it
to-
another card?
I'll have. There's another card we'll have to pull out,
We don't know.
so we don't know how hard this fight is.
I'm gonna suspect that this is gonna want to be somewhere down in here.
Oh,
I'm thinking.
Look at mine on the double, because on the double was the
Yeah.
teleportation.
Go straight to the.
I almost feel like I'm gonna be spending 4 cards to fight this thing
I have
anyways.
Limitations.
So might as well just spend 4 cards
and or have a card.
and not lose any health.
You may not.
And not
okay.
lose any extra
But you
ones
still
and just
get
run
to-
away.
But
It only costs you 1 card to go to anywhere you want.
I may not take the following action.
Only if you're cumbered. Or you're carrying too much.
next time one
know.
comes up, we
Did
still
theirs
don't
not
know
have that
anything
on it?
about them.
Okay, fine, I'll fight it.
I don't.
Just saying.
Otherwise, because I can't take it unless.
And our ground shiver is level 5,
No.
which
is that-
is potentially a better card. There's 2 card
You
options
can't
we'll have to
take
draw
it if
depending
you
on our
have
ground shiver
cumbersome.
level.
It's a difficult.
I have to
if
be
we have less ground
encumbered
sugar, give us a weaker one.
or maximum.
No,
carry
but that's when
weight.
you cannot
It'd give
take
us.
the
It
action.
would be a harder fight.
Oh, okay.
You can do
I would
it.
assume.
I may not take the following action if you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can do
we've
it. It just
balanced
costs you 1 and
It's
you're
just a
good.
way of
And you can
balancing
go
it,
anywhere you
seeing how
want.
far
Fine,
along we are.
give me 173.
This is going to give us a harder one because we have a higher ground shiver because we're further along.
Maybe.
No,
Are
it
you gonna-
detected. It's more sensitive, and
Are
it
you gonna fight
detected
it?
it early.
Yeah. Might as well see what these things are about.
You know what? I should make you choose one, front or back.
Back. Oh, I should have just run.
What? Come on. Can't be that bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's gonna cost me a lot more cards.
It's okay. We have hope reborn.
This is true.
Oh,
Yikes.
Oh my word.
So this is just a me
attune
thing.
to. It's just you.
Yeah.
No,
Oh no, but
We're on the
this
train.
this is everybody on the train.
we're on the train. We're all involved. We can be involved.
It didn't say.
I don't have any way of helping, so being involved doesn't help.
It's a
But
2. I have
Well, I have this improvise that I plus
But
one.
that doesn't
chain.
allow you to help just being involved.
A 2, a
I,
4.
I I can't
6 and a 6.
use that.
Unless it says specifically to use while you're just involved. It's
So
only if you're
The order
the
of this
active
doesn't
player.
necessarily mean that you have to be the active though,
No.
especially not for the whole thing. So
No. We can spread this out.
yeah, if you're successful, it moves 2 spaces down. So like, just don't screw up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so if you
So this can
have
be
a
short.
good initial hit.
Yeah.
So 2
If
for
you
2.
start with a good hit, you're gonna be able to skip some.
Yeah.
Right? If you just succeed on these 2, you're done.
On these 2.
Yeah. I mean that third one looks pretty brutal, but
Okay. So I'll go first. I'll do the first one. So the Gladius, I have to get 2 stars, which means I should spend 3 and have the potential to use all 3 and get at least 2. That should work. If it doesn't, that'll just really, really suck for me.
I think it's gonna hurt if you don't succeed. But I mean, you've got 10 health now. You got a sword.
Yeah, let's do the 3.
Nice. It's what, 2 chained?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Okay, so I take 2 damage. And then it goes down to this one, which requires 6 with 3 chained.
I don't have any better tools than you do.
I have got this. I can add if I'm the active, I can use this, right?
Yes.
This +1.
Yep.
Plus-
Not to mention your Gladius, so you could add
Gladys
2.
already does that. I want to read your little.
Yeah, read that real quick.
Oh, I have a
stick.
block. I have a shield.
Plus-
So if I get hit,
Plus that, yeah. So if I use, I could do +2 chain.
Then you might want to do the next one, because
Two
even
extra
during the success,
chains.
you'll get hit.
And we need 6.
okay, yeah.
This is not helpful.
Right now.
Can
Okay.
you can only gear up with 1 weapon though, right? Didn't we read that somewhere?
Did we?
When you are selecting during gear up phase,
Yeah.
you can only select one
Of each
thing of
symbol.
each keyword.
Right. So you can only select 1
Oh.
weapon. I don't think this weapon is what you want for this
Okay.
fight.
That's fine. We'll put it there. It's a secondary.
Because
anyway.
like you only get to use that once if you're not.
So
That one's weird.
this will give me 5 chain.
5 chained for 6
Okay, so at
successes.
least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I should just spent the 4 to ignore this. We're spending way more cards fighting this thing.
Oh, that's okay.
But maybe we get something good out of killing it.
Okay, so
Maybe.
I'm doing 6.
Oh, it doesn't
'Cause
look that good.
It's
Okay.
I need 5 anyway.
Okay.
Plus, well,
Oh,
You can choose 5.
If-
it's either or.
I could get 2. That would be nice.
Yeah. You get 1 less chain because it's an either or.
Dude, 2.
Oh wow.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Here's 5. So that's 4.
You have 5 chains you can use because of these.
Swap
right?
this one and this one, and you'll get an additional star.
Oh yeah, yeah. There you go. So I got
Oh, you're
or
so close.
or I could use
That twice
these twice.
instead of a chained one.
So that would give me 2. And
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
wait,
Oh my
2,
gosh. 4, 5,
4, 5.
6. You have 6.
Chain 5. Oh, chain 4.
So 1, 2,
Where's the
3,
6?
4, 5, 6.
Oh, this and then this one.
You got 2 fists. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
4,
5, 6.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, you
That's
did
what I'll
it.
do. Okay, so
So you can return one of the cards you used back to your hand because of this, because of the consequence.
Okay,
Because you succeeded, you don't have to roll for your sword.
I gotta discard that. Oh,
That's your own thing. One of those you can keep in your hand.
one of these. One of these.
and we go down to the next level.
No.
Oh no. And we were just
return
turned this. Oh, okay.
Killed it.
That is
It's
it.
only if we had failed that we would have had the next one.
Okay. See, I think it's still good. Now we know how those things
Now
are.
we
at
now we
least.
know what those are.
Yeah.
And now we need 94.
I'm gonna do that one.
That's so crazy that where your figure is on the thing matters. Jeez. 2 1s.
I want to take an action of a Hope Reborn.
Okay,
Does that sound good?
sure.
Okay, so 3 numeral 1s.
3?
Yeah.
Which Hope Reborn are you using?
They're all the same.
Oh,
It's
they're all
just-
the same?
Yeah.
Oh. So he's just gonna get a bunch of life? Is that what he's doing?
I think he's doing it to our skill tree for some reason.
That's what we do with these. They go into our Destiny.
what is your
Check
plan?
one symbol on the Destiny page.
Which one do you want? Which one are
Wasn't?
you trying to
Didn't
do?
you just say there was an option to like turn it into health?
Yes, but if you use that, you block all of them.
Okay.
So we kind of want just one of these
At the very
Oh, okay.
end?
Gotcha.
hanging
So
out
if
for
we-
10 health, and the others we want to spend on
Go ahead, spend them.
something,
Keep the one.
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
I sure look down here.
Here, we should probably use it on a building, honestly, right?
So
Yeah.
would it have been bad if we
Or-
were on the bridge, or good?
It would have been better. We
Oh,
would have.
okay.
It would have. We wouldn't have had to. It wouldn't have popped up. We would have just been able to
Oh.
discard it immediately.
I see.
Gotcha.
I see one of those. A flaglancia.
So yeah, if that had happened on this one, and the character who did it was just happened to be touching this thing,
Oh yeah.
it would have just gone. We would have been able to ignore it.
We want to keep working on the outer wall, yeah?
Yeah.
So there's a fruit in there we can eat and make us happy.
Did
Yeah,
you see it?
I see a flaglancia. It's right there. I mean, it's got
Will it cure
it's
him?
got the green thing on the top.
You can put a card from your hand back into your action deck, or you can return a confused deck card. So if you're confused, it really helps with that. Otherwise, you can just take something from your hand and put it back in your action deck.
Okay, well,
I need to be confused.
I mean, at the moment,
that'll be good
we
for
want it to help with
When
weakness,
it's
right?
I'm only allowed to eat my jam, my eyeball jam, if I'm confused. Really.
Obviously.
Also, to remind you, this only the mushrooms appear on a permanent event card.
Oh.
Okay, so it's never going to be a terrain card. So it'll be like, I guess
I thought I had
Something
seen-
like this.
some permanent event.
Okay.
That's what this is.
So if there's a permanent event, look for the morning tea, not to be
Okay.
confused with the poisonous one,
Fair.
which is also called morning tea.
I'll move
Yeah.
on.
Okay, you want to move? Which,
Yeah.
Well, we can also reveal.
I don't think it's worth it to lose cards on any event if we're trying to just move this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So move.
Yeah.
That costs,
I'm going to
That
be
just
moving
costs
this
you
way.
Just one card
Okay.
moving over there, yeah.
and then everybody else.
I want to move there, but I kind of want to be like
You want to be on the bridge?
here-ish on like the singing road with my little guy.
I'm also
I'm just saying. I think that's where I want
Okay,
to
I don't need her.
For no particular
specifically, just
I'm gonna land.
for giggles.
reason. For no
I wanna
particular
be-
reason.
No particular reason.
I'm gonna be here on this. Oh, it's
Did
that.
we ever do that thing?
No, we didn't.
No, it's this.
No, we try to.
It's that.
It's that tablet we don't know enough about.
We don't know enough
We're
about
not
it, and when we
smart.
do, it's gonna
costs a lot.
be the reason we come into this event because it's gonna cost us a lot to do it.
It's like $100
That might
it
that,
cost us.
maybe that'll
It's like-
be the only entrance. The
It's the
entry
final
to the
thing.
north.
It's the final thing when you actually have 100 cards to give up. In order to enact that thing.
I'd
you
like
can
to
do it.
reveal the north card.
Thank you.
We're still this.
Yeah, we're still
A
discouraged.
figure in the distance.
So
is
if you have
heading-
weakness, it's still costing you more to move.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm still weak, so that's one.
A figure in the distance
That's
is heading
two.
your direction.
No, let's just get rid of this.
Can we?
Yes.
No, how though? We're
If
not
you want to return this, you must block a Hope Reborn card.
just one.
So
Oh,
I think
then
you
yeah.
chose to block that.
Yeah, I remember
okay.
him doing
Do you remember
I remember
saying
doing
that? I remember it. I think it was while I was
A
unconscious.
figure in the distance is heading your direction. You glance at your ground shiver and see its petals closing. You shout and gesture to warn the approaching individual, but they do not understand and continue on their way. When they are only 100 strides away, you suddenly see them disappear into a wormhole. You
They
could
found
run, but you know you are too late. Anger overwhelms you. And my back's a little sore. I wouldn't want to tweak it trying to help out. Oh, this says something.
They found
Take a 151 card. If it's not available, return one Glimmer of Hope card. You are unleashed. Oh, I have an adrenaline rush.
Nice.
All right.
I had one of those.
I have intense anger. The other. Oh, that's it. There we go.
A mountain rises to the west of a wild crevasse. It is the first of an impassable chain, the name of which escapes you. Boulders the size of houses have broken from its slopes and tumbled down. You distinguish a cave in the rocky face.
This is the cave where I went to go like take a nap or something.
This is the cave where you need to take a nap. And
So
then over
that's-
here is where you build the bridge.
Numeral 3.
No. Well,
I'm gonna reveal this.
no, it was this lookout thing. It was
To
to
get
the
across
north.
here?
The thing going this way, I think, was too high for our ground shipper, so I just ignored it.
Oh, maybe that's the time now.
I'm
So-
gonna reveal this.
Okay, go for it.
Everybody okay?
Then.
You spot a promontory which should offer an excellent view of the surrounding area. Good. If you'd rather go on your way, discard this. Okay, so I have to spend. It would be nice to get a good view.
Probably.
So it says, you gotta spend 2 with its successor.
Or
2,
if an
or-
involved character has weakness, it's going to be 4.
Okay, I have a weakness.
I'm sorry, what?
That's a weakness, right? Or injury.
I'm not involved though.
Okay, so 4.
It's just you, but yeah, it's
Well,
4
it's just
'cause
an
you're-
event that's here. Like, you don't even have to do that action. It's not mandatory.
No, you don't have no.
Yeah, but if we want to open it up,
So really, me and you should not
I
do it.
could do this. Endurance, -3. It would only cost me 1.
But you still have to have 2 successes.
Oh,
on
it's
it.
not. It doesn't matter. I thought it was chained.
No.
You have to
4.
spend at least that.
Spend
and you have to have
4.
2 successes.
Is it worth it? I'll decide later, I guess. We could decide anytime. But you know, I don't know. It's because if we succeed, we'll be able to spot a route that could save you time. Two in your hand, and each involved character may move their figure to another terrain card that is connected to your turn card by an uninterrupted series. Then you may discard. Oh, wait a minute. Once at the top, you spot a route that could save you time. So 2 to the hand. What does that mean? From these,
Yeah.
and then each involved character, so you have to be involved anyway. Move their figure to another terrain card that is connected to your terrain card.
By an uninterrupted
But
series
we're
of
already
cards.
there, so that doesn't do us anything.
This is like the thing I did at the end.
Yep.
That's what this is. Except it like everybody involved can just move to any terrain card that's connected to us. So we should save that. Potentially.
I think, but so we have to go around it if we don't do it.
You can discard that if we want.
It says if you would rather go on your way, discard this.
He climbed up on top of like a bluff,
Promontory.
right? And he like it's like, hey, I see a quicker route to, and can choose a spot.
Oh, okay, yeah. But
I think we just discard it.
yeah, we're already within 1 square of everywhere anyway.
This would be useful if like we had
If
split
we're
up and you
spe-
guys
yeah, if
like
we're
that time you guys
separated.
went down that way. If me and Wes needed to
Yeah.
get
If
back
we
to you guys,
found that, yeah.
Right now, that doesn't
If this
really
event was somewhere else,
make a lot of sense.
at a different time, it'd be good.
Yeah.
All right, discard this.
so now we need 90. I want
What's the symbol for this scenario?
It's the it'll
Oh.
be different, right?
Oh, is it different now?
Yeah, it's the pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin.
Oh man.
number 1. I don't think anything's going to be different about the bridge.
No. But
So I kind of want to move into here and check this out.
Yeah. I concur.
from here or over here, probably doesn't matter.
I think this way, because I think if this doesn't pan out to something, we'll have to continue this way
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move into this area. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice.
I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
Yeah. I tag along.
You don't have to spin cards now to follow. You can. You don't have to.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think you have anything left that's making you
You're right.
struggle to walk. Because we're no longer discouraged.
Yay. Thank you,
I'm
Hope
gonna
You're
be on
Born.
that path. I
I'm gonna
think.
go. Me too. I'm gonna right here on that vine.
If your base touches a green vine on the singing road.
So
Yeah.
now we're okay. This is still.
I think Brandon was gonna review.
Someone who hasn't spent
Well,
should
I spent
be
a
the
lot.
next one.
I spent
I
a
haven't
lot
spent
recently,
anything,
so,
so I'll just explore this guy.
Yeah. Just in case something comes up.
Yeah. If you have no card with the keyword provisions, take a 0/1 card. Do any of them have a special symbol, or are they all the same? I don't know. I'll just take one at random. There's a lot of them. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, good. You could have told me that was the exhausted one. Does you guys already have exhausted? No. So you're ill, you're injured, and I'm just tired. Okay. If you have no card with keyword provisions, do that. Otherwise, you take a short break to have a snack, take a 13 card to try your luck. Which I don't have to do because I'm just tired instead.
okay.
What is it? 161?
Yep.
A wide crevasse prevents you from continuing north. You squint to protect your eyes from the sandy soil being whipped up by the wind.
A crevasse.
Look at that.
We could try to figure out what this is.
Ooh.
That could be worth it.
Yeah. What if it's a rickety old rope
What about-
bridge?
We didn't do that.
That
one.
sounds
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah, right.
That's something we would have to use.
we didn't do the 120 yet, did we?
No.
I mean, not this scenario. I think one of us did it, and I don't remember what it was.
But it could be different.
There's not even
Right.
a way north or.
I think we.
East from
I
there,
think
but-
either. Yeah. It's,
Let me.
But it'd still be
let me
fun to
look
see
at
what
that.
that
Give me
is.
120.
I think we have to, just in
after-
case it is something that goes across
You know,
north.
if you're already
Yeah.
exhausted, do that and return this. No, okay.
I'm gonna do 120. Should I do 120, guys?
Sure. 120.
Give it up.
Oh, there's something there. I see.
Oh yeah, this like falling down. Something. Remaining alert, you inspect the area. It seems safe enough to take a short rest. You can finally let your guard down as you flex your aching limbs. You realize how exhausted the tension of your journey has made you. Discard all 120 cards from the adventure deck without revealing them.
Oh.
Okay.
From the adventure deck. Okay.
Discard one hand card with a fist and or flag class and take a 0-1 card. Okay.
Take a
I
0-1
need a
card.
0-0-1.
Okay.
Shoot. If I didn't have weakness, I could take another card. I guess you discard that. That's in the past.
Yeah.
0-0-1. You are barely able to stand and would not mind resting for a few hours on a straw mattress, no matter how dirty it is.
Exhausted.
I'm exhausted.
I thought it said
didn't
we
you
find
just
a
rest?
nice place to rest.
I know.
What?
You rest to become more exhausted. It's like when you sleep too long, and you wake up and you're.
I would assume if he didn't have
Or-
No, no,
weakness.
no. It's discard this or draw 0-0-1.
Oh. Okay.
You're not exhausted. You're fine.
Okay.
You need to teach him about your bullying.
So you put that one
I
card
guess it's
back.
not bullying.
Bu-
Is
bullying.
or? I guess or is sort of
Yeah.
related to it.
Or is part of Boolean.
Okay.
I'm
Trust me, I'm Boolean certified. I know these things.
Okay.
I understand all about ors and ands.
I'm a little tired. I missed that.
Fair.
Okay.
Well, we either reveal or remove, right?
You going up there?
I want
I think we need to see what this
Yeah.
is.
I want to
Brandon
be. Brandon, I want to be involved.
Okay, well you have to come move up with me.
Wait, I want to go get involved.
We should all just.
I want to be involved.
Yeah.
This is
Hold
exciting.
on. I don't want to stand there though.
It's like, what if you
involve
fall over the edge? You have to
ourselves.
like grab
Stand
your arm and.
Where there's 0 cracks. Okay.
Yeah, don't stand on a crack.
I'm
or
standing. I'm
you'll
standing right there.
Fall and break your back.
I'm gonna be on the opposite side.
I don't.
What?
Oh,
You can't
wait.
do this?
Oh, but you
Oh,
know,
boy.
I would be not surprised if
It's an
something.
impassable.
It'd be so.
crevasse.
It would be so funny if it did mention that. It'd be so funny.
It would be.
Like
And
I just like immediately
and
fall
we'd catch
unconscious. It'd be so funny.
And it would be.
You've fallen down the crevasse and are immediately unconscious.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a card
If
to
the
get
base of your figure is
It's worth
located,
it.
get
It's worth
186. I might have to chill out on doing actions after
yeah,
this. I've done quite a few. You lean cautiously over the edge of the crevasse. On a ledge below, you see the debris of a cart next to the carcass of a bullocks. The rest of the team must have fallen into the depths. With no real rough patches or crevices, the wall offers very few handholds. We could attempt to climb down and check the cart that is hanging on the edge. If we succeed, you would finally reach the ledge where the cart crashed and take a card. Or... oh shit.
we need.
Or. It's better to risk.
Okay, I'm gonna
climbing.
I'm gonna read the fail. You let go and disappear with a cry until you feel a sudden shock. You have fallen down to a ledge that has saved your life. Too exhausted to reach the cart and not wanting to provoke fate a second time, you climb as best you can back to the surface. And each involved character will take a 003 card and lose 10 life points. It is a 3-card chained, and it requires 7 successes. So there's no way in hell we're gonna be able to do that.
Jeez.
And I don't have 10 life points to spare.
Yeah. Jeez.
I walk up over to the edge of the cliff. I look down, shake my head, and I walk back down over here.
I'm going to walk back down with you. There's no way I can do that.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Maybe, like, in the future when we come back to this, when we have more life points to, like, gamble with and more options to, like, I don't know
How
if
come you spent?
Yeah, move me.
'Cause
move
I
me
moved.
down. Yeah.
I moved.
I really want to be there to help you, but
No, yeah. No.
But it doesn't cost us anything, remember? Because he's
If you're
already
the
moved.
first, if you, I was
were
the
you the
first
first one to
into
move?
this
Oh,
terrain.
okay.
I was the first one going back.
Yeah, I'm gonna move too. This guy's gonna come with us.
Oh
right?
yeah, that was a part of my action.
I'm gonna go refresh myself by the water.
I'm gonna explore this direction.
Huh.
Oh, okay. We've seen this before. See that?
Yeah, is that
I
the
think this is a
mushroom?
permanent event. That's a mushroom.
But is it a permanent event? Is there an icon for the permanent event?
No, it's just the events that just
That's
kinda
a
sit
permanent
there.
event.
This is a permanent event. It's there, and it's got
Okay.
a mushroom.
All right.
Listen, who can we fix with this thing?
Well, some of us, somebody's injured, somebody's ill, and someone's exhausted.
I'm also down 2 life points. If that makes any difference to that.
You may not take the following action unless this mushroom can be seen on a permanent event card attached to your terrain card.
Yep.
So that's available. We actually don't
What
know
is
what
the
it does.
success?
Success is you draw a 2/2/1 card and apply its effects.
I'll drink it.
It does warn you that the morning tea is very similar to a poisonous plant called morning tea.
Look, I'm already ill.
Well,
I think somebody who's like ill or something should.
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
yeah.
so
I think-
I fear
it's-
that there's multiples of these.
I reach over, grab the mushroom, and
And
shove it
some
into
of
my
them-
mouth.
some of them might be tea.
You're tired of being
morning.
sick. I think some of them are good
So
and some of them are
2-2-1.
bad. That's what I think is going on here.
Yeah, it's
And-
like another, like, are you feeling lucky card.
Okay, so choose.
That's what it is like every time you have a random mushroom.
Yeah.
Take a
from the
2-2-1. Choose one of these
Choose one.
cards.
That one.
Oh.
Apply its
Guys, I
effects.
can't keep up.
Return the other cards,
Munch, munch, munch.
You chose
and then we just keep that.
Its dense flesh has a very bitter taste. You quickly spit out the bite of what must have been a morning tea, but maybe it is already too late. The morning tea was the bad one. Is that right?
Maybe.
Warning, like as
Yeah.
in warning, the dead.
Take a 13 card to try your luck.
It's two different spellings.
Oh, it's 2 different spellings
Yeah.
of morning tea.
Morning.
Morning is in the
Oh,
morning,
or-
and morning is in they're dead.
Morning is in, I'm dead.
Well,
Alright.
I
oh,
have
what
to
does
try
it
my
say?
luck. I'm trying my luck to see how much of it I ate.
How much of you? Okay, I've shuffled.
Lady Luck is on your side.
You didn't die.
You think you only ingested a very small amount of toxins. Take a 49 card. If I was Jinx, I would have had to lose 6 cards.
Okay, I kind of wonder if these are all the same. Okay, they are. We've had.
Oh, we get a glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hope is on our side.
I
You
give us
didn't-
some hope.
You didn't.
Because I didn't eat very much of it.
You didn't eat very much of the poison
There is
that we were
okay.
really trying to cure you with.
Great. Okay. We didn't finish reading this, did we?
We didn't
It's-
even do that.
Do you want to read it since you?
You wanna do it?
You revealed it, right?
I revealed it.
He's
but
the one who revealed it.
It's an action of maybe it's a sword in the ground.
Yeah, and none of us need a sword.
You could always have 2 swords.
Sure.
Or can we discard it?
It doesn't. No, I think we have to at least try.
Somebody's at least got to look at
So
it.
try out your luck.
Yeah. Oh, it's a luck thing?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, how come I'm doing this event?
Because Brandon said so. It's his house.
Yeah. This is.
Luck is on your side.
Alright.
Okay, you get a 190.
Okay. Okay. I don't think there are any left. I think we have all 4 of them. Yeah, there are none.
Okay. Then 119.
Okay, the symbol is not fire. It's not bread.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. What's that Roman numeral 1?
Number 1. I think we have to just keep moving this way.
Yeah, okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll just walk over here.
Oh, follow
Okay.
You may
Guess we
pause
all
on
will,
effects.
huh? Come on, Limbic.
Oh, yeah. Somebody
Who
can
wants to
check
reveal
out
the
the
next one?
house
I'll
if you
reveal
want.
it.
Last time it was just a place to sleep, which might help an exhausted person.
Uh-huh.
The ground is pitted with rocks and holes that make your progress both painful and dangerous. I swear, I always get these. Okay, +2. 2 card. Cost of 2, 0, success. Okay. Wait, or I could do both, right?
A chain 2, a 3 success. I think you do. I think you choose one of those that you want to do.
It doesn't really say though. So one, it's like exploration. The other is like
Are these mandatory?
Watching
look.
carefully.
no. So I think
It's
we could
like
do
the
both.
card we had down there where
I
we
think
didn't
you
want
could do
to
both.
trust our luck to go through it.
I'm going to at least do this
Well,
one.
the success is going to be to return that card anyways or discard it. So you can only do one of them because each of them are going to be discarded. When
It's
you're
basically 2 ways to do the action, I would
done.
assume.
You can either look, spend more effort, look, and be careful, or you can get 0 successes and you just have to be lucky.
But I feel like
don't do
the
that one.
failure will be bad. Would be worse. Okay, I'm gonna do this chain event. I'm gonna do that one. Chain event 2, cost 2. Was that 4 or 3 successes? Okay, that's not too bad.
You don't have to do it, right?
I'm gonna
We can all be involved. We can choose who the active player is.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Do you have like an eyeball action item or
I
anything?
don't. So it's chain 2. I need at least 3, right?
I got eyeball jam.
Okay. That's not. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I shouldn't do that because I need at least 3 cards on 2. So that's
You need 3 stars.
chances are that's not gonna happen.
It's gonna be hard.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna take my chance though. I'd rather just take my chance.
You want to go for? You want to press your luck?
Yeah. So what's that? 13.
Still going to cost you 2 cards. Yeah.
Luck is on your side.
Hey, there you go.
49.
This has really changed from what we experienced the last 2 scenarios of this deck. So what did you get?
If Lady Luck is on your side, discard this.
Okay,
Otherwise,
so
bad things happen.
So take a 40. I need a. The luck said take a 49 card.
Oh, it did?
And then we'll need 128.
Oh, that's the glimmer of hope. That's one of these.
Yay.
Then we need what one?
128.
Nice. Last time we were all depressed. This time there's so much hope.
So much hope going on. Yet I'm still sick.
And I'm still injured. And you're still
2, 3.
exhausted.
I'm a little tired, but
2 and 3,
you know,
Wes.
I can stick with it.
Why don't we just check? We're here at the house. Let's check out the house.
Roman
I want to
numerals.
check out the house while we're here.
Okay.
Okay, so
136, Wes.
when you're able.
You're
130.
getting rushed by me.
136.
Yeah.
That's right.
Brandon's trying to fluster me, like I didn't have enough. Of
Well,
a
my
day.
favorite is that you go through the effort of handing me the train card, so it's all the way over here. When you could look at it and be like, "Oh, I need to get out these cards," and then hand it to me. And so, because of that, I'm gonna rush you.
What was I getting 136 out for?
Me.
house.
Oh,
He's checking
You're
the
to the
house.
house.
Okay.
The
I want to
build-
be involved.
Okay.
Me too.
I don't.
The building has resisted time and war. Beneath the spiggy on the sign, you can make out the words, the red spiggy. Oh, this is the red spiggy. Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah,
we've
blah.
been here.
Same thing. You enter the most spacious room, probably.
under the bed.
Once occupied by the
Floorboards
innkeeper, blah, blah,
at
blah.
the foot of the bed.
Since you last slept, blah, blah, blah. Then there's an action we could take. The first light of day wakes you from sleep. And yeah, we can sleep. And involved characters share 4 life points.
That means we gain points.
If we do that action.
If we do that action,
Well, yeah.
is the action also look under the floorboards?
Nope, not yet.
I took two hits from the creature thing we fought earlier, so I could use a couple.
Sorry, you're not involved.
You said you weren't involved.
That's a
This is a
completely
different
separate
action.
action.
It's a different action thing.
Looking in the house was
That's right.
one action. This
I knew what I was doing.
different action. Okay, who wants to be involved in sleeping?
Yes, we
Yep.
should all be involved.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I haven't lost anything. I'd rather someone else take the life.
Well, I haven't lost anything either, but that +1 for everybody.
No, it's
Yeah, but I
four.
want
It's
plus
4
2.
shared amongst us.
I know, +1, +1, +1, +1.
Plus
I would
2.
like Brandon to have mine.
+2, +1, +1.
That's good. He doesn't
Yeah.
get to be involved.
Return
Okay, I'm
this.
giving myself 2 hit points.
I'll just watch you guys while you sleep.
This is returned. Are these all the same?
What do we got to do though?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You just slept it off.
Great. I'm at
And
11
we
now.
discard
You
this.
too?
We're rested. Yeah. We're gonna do fine.
You still, you got rid of that? Cool.
Yeah, that was the whole thing I was looking for. Not being exhausted is great.
Wait,
We
did
should
it say
continue on.
you could get rid of it? It didn't say anything
The
about
card,
exhausted.
the card itself says if I take a rest action, which is what that symbol was,
Oh, okay.
I can return it.
Ooh, very fancy.
So that's all I need. Is there any way to get rid of these freaking things?
For me?
Yeah.
Well,
Plus a 4.
It's
success.
it's
Not mine.
it's chained too.
Yeah, you
So,
can't
like,
and you can't. Fine.
That's very difficult.
we need some
to
other
come
event
by.
that gets rid of them, like a mushroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody?
Now we can move on.
Yeah, I think we move on.
Whose turn?
Who wants to move first?
I'll do it since you guys have all.
Well, you've discarded way more than
Yeah,
anybody else.
yeah.
Wait,
Really?
wait.
Yeah.
OJ's
I
not,
haven't
discarded
OJ's not done a
any.
thing yet.
Oh come on.
Just wait. It's OJ's turn.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm an
this is
old
what I've just-
lady.
Yeah, rest.
This is what I. Okay.
You should just rest.
2,
You've already been
4,
through a lot.
6, 8, 9. I discarded.
You've already
9.
been through much. Let's have
Much tribulation.
OJ just rest. OJ just move over there. And then
Yeah, okay,
I follow
just
along.
start
And you know, I'm still just a little bit on the singing road right there.
I'm gonna be all here on this tree.
It's added a whole another part. Around.
You know what? Our joking around and sarcasm has bitten us in the ass before.
You specifically.
Don't tempt fate.
There's
Okay.
This is the farthest east we've ever left the Shire.
This is where me and you stopped last time because it was level 5.
Okay. Did we come this far? Okay.
Yeah, we came out this far. We didn't go to this. We stopped when we hit level 5. But we can now do this for free.
Okay. Let's do it. Do it. Flip it.
Go,
Brandon's gonna
Brandon.
do
Go,
it.
Brandon. Go.
No sooner have you set foot on the ground than you sink down to your knees. You pull your feet out with some difficulty before venturing any further. Perhaps you should make sure the ground is firm. During the result step of the following action, if you have a card with the keyword pull, we can get more stars.
I have a pole.
But there's an action where we're trying to get 4 successes, trying to find solid ground essentially. But if you have a pull thing, you automatically get 3 stars. So we just need to get 1.
Whoa, it'd be super easy for you to do that.
I should because I've got this pole.
This sounds like an action purpose built for you.
Okay, so selected. If the action fails, discard this. Okay, so I only caught like part of that. So
with
just
that-
talk me through it.
So
If I
with that
use this-
equipped, so if you do this action with that equipped, essentially, you with the requirement of no cards, you have to at least get one success. So you can pick as many cards as you want to try to get one success, because with that pull you'll automatically get 3
I guess.
and you need 4
What
total.
about the star?
But you can't select this as the gear up. Just the fact that you have this equipped
Oh,
is good
yeah,
enough to
you're
get you
right.
3 stars. Because you don't have any action here that applies to what's actually going on there.
Yeah, which is the eye
The
symbol.
eye. Okay, yeah, it's just the seesaw.
But you
and
basically,
some-
because you have that, you have 3 stars.
Yeah, so I guess you're not actually
Okay.
choosing that during the gear up.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want to get involved?
I don't have anything that'll help.
Look like you're doing good with that stick.
So I just.
It looks
need-
like a long stick.
I need
You
One
need
success.
One
one
success.
One star.
So how many cards?
We do 3.
Okay.
Yeah. More than enough.
There you go.
Got it.
Okay. Second wind.
Okay.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Do I?
Can he put any of those in his hand?
No.
Okay.
If you took 6 or more,
What does that do?
Use that. Use that and you can put your second wind in your hand.
I could do 2.
Yes. Don't give up the second wind. We have learned.
wait, hold on. If you took 6 or more successes into account,
Huh?
you can get another card.
Maybe he did have too much mushroom.
Brandon? Wait.
I only ate a little bit and I spit
Has
it
your-
right back out.
Has your character been eating
So how many
mushrooms?
total
or has
successes
Brandon
did you
been
get?
eating mushrooms?
I went to Colorado recently.
Just 2.
Okay, so we're 1 short of it getting an extra card.
Oh, because the 3 already.
I should have read that beforehand, but
Wait. What is this card?
That's what I'm using.
Oh, that was this.
That's my gear up, right?
It's not
No.
gear up,
It's
but you can
just
use
a
it with the action as you.
skill.
Okay, I'm using it with the action. So I discard 2.
Oh, but is there any way for you to have 1 more success? No, I don't have. Okay. Oh well.
But you get to put 2 of those in your hand.
Discard that.
Yeah, and 2 of those go in your hand.
and
Definitely.
now we need 76.
Definitely the second wind. We have learned that you don't want to give up your second wind if you can't help it. You need 70. How many 76s?
Just 1.
A staircase is ready to take you back to the surface, but for how much longer? Are you sure it's 76?
79.
Okay.
It's like a 6.
If you look at a 9 upside down, it's a 6.
That's why I'm thrown by
I'm
like.
not number certified yet.
That's why I'm thrown by like. There is no way.
It's
I have
been
a choice of terrain
It's been
cards going
such a
on.
long day.
I don't understand what's
So-
going on now.
No, I gotta explain what happened like the last 2 days of work.
Oh, yes. Okay, great. I'm excited
So-
for this.
Our
Did he get fired yet?
no,
Okay. well.
wish.
So not a happy ending.
No happy ending this time. So the security people at PGTI decided that we needed more monitoring software on all the computers. To like fight against potential like network threats, which is reasonable.
Yeah, we have a ton of monitoring stuff on ours.
Yeah. But they love to do things of just like auto deploying it to computers, just any computer connected to the network, or any kind of server connected to the network that's acting like a computer.
So at the end of your question, remind me to tell you about the single sign-on loop.
Okay. But there's like a computer that's apparently really essential to like the shipping area, and apparently a past dock worker had installed Call of Duty onto it
Yes.
at some point in like the past. This could have been like years ago. This could have been like a week ago.
So the monitoring
Nobody
software-
knows. The monitoring
They should
software
flag that.
within an hour of being like deployed to everyone at my company noticed this and immediately locked down and isolated that computer to where without
Nobody could
extreme effort could not even be done anything beyond turned on. Just immediately locked up and seized. The account associated with the computer was locked up and seized to where even the account, like now the shipping account can't be used. It has to be recreated. Like it's impossible to reverse it based on how much it determines. Because like the software installed determines the threat, and based on its severity, just like locks down everything. Cause
Everything related.
Everything related is immediately locked down. And so apparently Call of Duty also logs in something that like occasionally pings out, and it saw it as like a high risk threat is what it saw it as. I mean, like this sent like emails to like CEOs and stuff like that. Is how big of a threat it determined Call of Duty was on this computer. And apparently,
So beautiful.
and nobody had ever mentioned this before, they had been using a custom software to print all the shipping labels off of this computer that nobody knew existed. Or at least no one informed anybody software related ever that this existed. And this is a computer that's been there since like 2000. Let me remind you. And so all of a sudden everyone's like, okay, so we need the shipping label software installed so we can reinstall it. And I was like, you need what?
But do you remember the software?
Does anybody know if it exists or is anywhere anymore? I was like, I've never heard of that software. It's like, you don't have an executable to like install the shipping label thing? I was like, no. I'm like, well, everyone's in 911 mode. We need you to try to like find this. I was like, okay. So I started like looking through like the old TFS like code base. I start looking through all this stuff, and I find in this like ancient iDrive storage section of the company that nobody uses anymore, in this tiny little hidden folder corner, there is this like old software folder. And I was like, oh, and I look in there and I was like, oh, shipping label. And I look at it and I open it up and it hasn't been, and I was like, oh, it's like a Visual Studio solution. This must be it. And I was like, well, maybe the bin folder just immediately has like the install from the last time it was built.
Yeah.
And I look at it, last built, 2003. And the executable does not work. And I, fighting tooth and nail, could not get any version of Visual Studio that I had installed to open it in any way. And I finally got it to open it with about 20 minutes of sitting there waiting, watching a circle spin of Visual Studio trying to modify the solution of project files in a way that it could like finally read it. It took about 20 minutes of just like letting it do its thing, trying to just even open the solution.
Because solutions aren't things anymore. That's not a thing anymore.
Well, it is still a thing, but like the versions heavily changed between the years.
I
Solutions are
thought we
still
only
a
do
thing.
like CS projects now.
No, solutions are still a thing.
Okay. Not anything I've worked in a decade.
Probably not. Lots of things I work in still use solutions on like current versions. But anyways, I finally get it open and it's like requiring all these really old like Crystal Report DLLs that the internet is telling me are now impossible to find. And so like we have to like emergency call in this other report maker from another part of the company to like recreate reports. And so I'm trying to like track down like SQL queries. I'm like reading through the code trying to like find the SQL query. It was like a whole mess to get this get it so they could print shipping labels again. But it was this whole thing. But I just couldn't believe that they were just running this shipping label software and just never mentioned that it was like not the reporting system that everything else uses.
Or no backups.
A
either.
homegrown custom label printer. You know where we had those sorts of things? Yeah, we all worked there.
Yep.
Somebody tried to mess with that now, and you go into like Access 97 in order to recreate or change one of those labels.
It was this whole man, and then we finally, the application side of IT finally got a solution of like, hey, we have a report, you can go test it, and infrastructure yesterday spent like an additional like 5 hours after everybody went home trying to like unlock or recreate this account so it could be logged into and even used at that spot. And they didn't finish it yesterday and spent most of today finally getting it to where that account, which they had to recreate, finally in a spot to where it could be used. And because it was a new computer that they now just added to the network, it had to go through all these like Azure steps of like being like instigated into the Azure security. So like the brand new computer took like an additional like 3 hours to like set up and be like distributed amongst like Azure security and all this stuff. It was this whole mess, all because some dock worker decided to install Call of Duty on my computer. Who knows when?
From 20 years ago.
Who knows when they installed it?
Right. Well,
But Call of Duty 1, right?
I don't know. I wasn't privileged to that information.
But how do they know?
Well,
I guess,
servers
you know,
and
the
IT used to be the
monitoring.
Wild West. It was not like it is now. As an example, you've all heard of Counter-Strike.
Oh yeah.
So back 20 plus years ago, at the beginning, the best servers you could play Counter-Strike on, the best ping you could get probably in most of the Midwest, were run on a big company's servers because the IT guy was just like, yeah, I'm just going to host 4 Counter-Strike servers on our main big servers of a large technology company from Utah. And those were the best servers you could get. The fastest ping, fastest servers, the best guys played there. It was amazing. That's where we recruited our whole clan, is off of those servers. It was great. But that was the Wild West. It's like IT people just like, I got 3 extra servers. I'm just going to run some stuff on them. I'm just going to run my Call of Duty server on it.
Might as well.
Yeah. Spy and have, what was the way you used to find servers to play on from like Call of Duty and Counter-Strike and stuff was like GameSpy?
Well, there was Counter-Strike.
GameSpy, stuff like that,
Yeah.
where you'd be like, here's how I find my servers, is GameSpy, and it's just constantly pinging on a port. Trying to find, the server's constantly calling out to those things going, I'm here, I'm a server, I'm available.
Oh wow, that's dodgy.
The Wild West back then. Things were different 25 years ago. The numerous stumps that litter the surroundings testify to logging work that has been done here. Further north, a bridge spans a wide crevasse. Dun dun
So
dun.
you finished building it.
So before I turn this over, I'm gonna look at the card and see that I need
Maybe the bridges go different directions or
a
something.
1 and a 2 and a 5.
Nice. I'm trying to remember what the Microsoft thing is called, where it like manages the software that's on the computer. It's like IMS something. I don't remember, but one of the medical companies I used to work for, they let their employees just add software to it to allow them to just install it, pretty much. Mm-hmm. And like there was all sorts of like Diablo and like
Really?
Blizzard games and StarCraft that people had just thrown in this list that they're allowing to have on their computers. It was pretty good. You should start digging through there and find some crazy like old school games and stuff.
That's fun.
These are the good old days. All right.
So possibly going north for a different bridge.
All right, Drew. You want?
It's my
Right
turn.
there.
You don't
Wait,
have
hang
to.
on. I need to move
Okay.
because
Yeah.
Let him.
I haven't
let him
moved
s-
very much.
Let him
Go for
spend.
it.
I need to spin more.
Come on.
You wanna move?
Spend.
Yeah.
Spend.
Sure, that's where you want to stand.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, whatever. Yeah, I'm there now. There you
Everybody
go.
else moving?
No,
Oh.
you can,
Why aren't you moving?
because I want to see what 140 is. I want to have a look down this little ravine right here.
He wants to
about
try
these?
his luck
I'm gonna.
at fighting a.
At this point, I don't want to like explore anything I don't have to, so that I have enough stamina to get to wherever we're trying to get to. So the next thing I'm exploring is this, because that's
I'm
north.
gonna explore this since I'm close.
Oh, you're gonna explore that? Okay.
Yeah, gonna flip it. A brown patch in the vegetation catches your eye. As you push aside the branches, you discover a large mantelet bearing the arms of Kel. mounted on a metal platform.
Nice.
This large wooden panel with holes protected the crossbowmen from underground attacks. Unfortunately, its wheels are too damaged to move. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. So you can
Is this one of the like the ballista things?
maybe because
Kinda sounds
looks like a repair job.
That's a tough.
Chained 3 with 6 success, or 0 if you choose to block a card with the keyword artisan. Okay, we don't have that. Oh, it's a shield. The success is the shield is operational again and can now be transported to the Citadel. Defense +2. That's pretty good. 3
It's like a
success 6. I
large
mean,
barrier wall of some kind with like arrow slits in it or something. It sounded like.
oh yeah, look, metal wire.
I still don't think. Yeah, it's still gonna be a long shot.
Maybe you
This
can-
might be worth doing on the way back if we feel like we still have enough stamina for it.
Oh darn it.
Maybe you could just wire it together.
He has wire.
This'll
You think
plus
this little
1.
strip of
This
baling wire you
allow
got?
4 chained cards to get to our 6.
successes.
Or
Plus,
Oh,
that's not even
and-
an ore.
Oh, it is.
If I have 2 of those cloaks, I guess.
yeah,
yeah.
cape
If
cloak
I have a
things.
cloak, I could get up to 2 stars with that cloak.
I think it has potential, but
I think you
might,
could do it.
might want to
You
wait.
could probably just do that.
I would
Do you have to
need-
carry the thing? We don't even know though.
Well, it like repairs it so it's available to take back to the Citadel. I don't know if that means we have to then
That's good to
drag
know,
it back.
though, because
Considered an unconscious player. They move with you for free.
okay, that's. I like that. I like the thought of that. Actually, I don't think I'm ready to do it though because
I'm just gonna look around right here.
I mean I've spent so much already.
I'm just looking around before I follow you.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Move on.
finish moving.
The rock of this region is excellent quality, highly prized for stonecutters, the ideal for construction. So, in addition to being useful for construction, the rocks offer many hiding places. So, just while here, we get bonuses to like fighting and hiding. You can check a blank symbol on the Destiny page of the Citadel leaflet if the Rockery Gorge can be seen on the map card in the world map. A box in the buildings page of the Citadel leaflet, then discard. Wait. Okay. When you check this stays here. When you check that symbol on the Destiny page of the Citadel leaflet, if that is seen on that, you can check an additional box on the buildings page.
Some of those were
It's a
words.
mouthful, yeah. I'm like,
Rockery Gorge can be seen on the, I don't know what to call these symbols. The feather card,
Yeah, feather.
right? So if we had already explored the
a world
Rockery
map card.
Gorge, we can do more, right? So we can come back here later if we know where the Rockery Gorge is and we check off a certain building symbol, we can use this rock to help build buildings better.
Okay.
Right, so we can't really do anything with it really, but I will now.
so we have
Just go ahead and move over here.
we have
and
potential
follow
to
you.
bring back some building material and a shield. That's good. That's good.
I should leave it on there though.
Just like keep it with you.
I'm afraid something will say if this is on the terrain
Oh,
card.
okay,
I'd-
fair.
Otherwise, yes. I'm afraid now of where everything is actually sitting, because these guys, these designers are freaking crazy.
They were brutal.
It's just like they thought of these weird details of like,
Every word means something on every single card.
oh, it all means something, and exactly where things are sitting means something, and it frightens me.
Our terrain now is rough terrain.
Yeah, it's gonna cost more to leave.
Yeah. Do you want me to just go ahead and explore up here?
I do want you to.
it's probably best if I just explore up here real quick. The vegetation becomes less dense, and you end up in a clearing, spared from the necrodruidic stain. If you would rather go on your way, discard this. Otherwise, there's a resting action. You can take advantage of the quiet to pick some fruit and take a little rest. Evolved characters may choose either add 3 cards to their action deck, or choose up to 2 cards in their discard pile and add them to their hand. Then discard this.
Okay, I
Let's
like
do
that.
the rest.
That's promising. I need to add more.
Would anybody like to rest?
Yes.
Yes.
And be in.
I want to be involved.
Just add.
I'm going to take yet another nap on this scenario.
And we just
And
randomly
we
take
could just
3.
all take a nap and return things to our.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So each involved character choose to either put 3 of your cards back in, or you can choose 2 of the discards and put it in your hand in case you accidentally discarded something really important.
And it's 3 random if you're choosing the 3.
It's 3 random if you're choosing to choose 3, or choose up to 2 cards in your discard pile and put them in your hand, like say a second wind you may have misplaced.
Okay. I'm gonna add.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna choose the 3 to put randomly back in my deck.
I am ship-shape good as new now.
Guys,
Booyah.
this is going pretty well.
We should take more naps when we go on adventures.
We've got far to go, I am
This
afraid.
is the way
but-
to do it.
178 is the next card we'll need to reveal.
Oh, is that what goes up there?
Yeah.
That is not a pumpkin. In the distance, you can see a wide crevasse that a bridge crosses at its narrowest point. At each end, 2 sturdy trunks, strengthened by necrodruidic magic, have enabled it to withstand until today.
This is a rope bridge, isn't it?
For my selfish tribute.
It sounds like a rope bridge.
Okay.
Is this a hard one to cross?
It's a rope bridge, ain't it?
It's not hard. Your success is 0, but does cost you.
2. It's not that bad.
So let me just read the
Yeah, read it.
consequence, because we're all going to have to do this anyways. It was going to cost 2.
Why are we
to do
all
it.
gonna have to do
0
it?
success.
Because we all need to go
Because we all
north.
got to go over there. The hand, you can put 1 in your
Try
hand
going around.
and put a 279 or a 079 card into play in the space shown, unless it is already there. How would I choose? Oh, because
the
this
other
is the
side.
79, right? That's the 79. Okay. Because it's trying to say going back or forth. Okay. Occupying a space beforehand, each involved character moves their figure onto that terrain card. Each involved character moves their figure onto that terrain card.
So we can all
Get involved.
get involved and do it just as a group. Here, let me read it.
That
What
kind of
action-
what that sounds like.
What action is it?
Where there's one active person and
So we'll need to put the 279 card into play, which is the opposite one.
looking for that one.
Unless it is already there, discarding any exploration card, occupying that space. Each involved character moves their figure onto that train card. Yeah, we can.
I think it's only one
Just
active
once.
player.
Only the
So
active
it
player
costs
has to
and it
cost
gets
2.
all of us over there,
And we all move together.
right?
Okay.
I mean, technically that's not revealed yet until we do it, but yeah.
So, you dirty rat. Okay, then I just have these in preparation.
Are those
Gosh.
the trees?
We're all doing
Those
better.
purple things? Are those the magic
Yeah,
trees?
like the.
And it looks like a stone path.
1, 2, 3.
No, it's just big
6,
necro-druidic.
8.
It's like the
Tree.
roots. It's like the roots formed the path that we're crossing from the trees.
It's a bridge.
Okay.
So I want to be involved.
I can spend the 2.
I really shouldn't spend much. 'Cause
Okay.
I still have 8.
You.
I'll spend the 2 and everybody get involved.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
coming
involved.
along.
Okay. Let me. I'm going to discard this to bring this into my hand.
Okay. So all the involved characters
Or now.
are over here on this.
Oh, shit. Well, bye, Wes.
I did not. If your character is laying down.
So does this get replaced with the card?
No.
No. That's our bridge to go back and forth.
So we have to
If we want to go back that way, we have
perform
to
the
do that
action
again.
every time.
Yes. In order to get back over to here to go home.
You're getting far from home.
Okay.
I think if we take one more step, this
That
is the
doesn't-
furthest I've been from the Shire.
That doesn't look like the singing trail, does it? It's a little different.
It looks the same to
I'm
me.
going to pretend it's a singing path and that it will
Alright.
save me.
No, it looks the same.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see the post until now.
Yeah, it's
but-
got the little...
OJ, do you want to go?
Oh, wait a minute. What is that purple stuff?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Which one do you want? They're
Or-
both level 5.
Or there's something on the
There's a map
terrain
thing.
itself.
Are those dwellings?
houses?
Yeah, they're like little huts.
Yeah, there's a little hut here.
What do you want to do?
Let me interact with these huts.
37.
337.
You double click the huts.
337. Okay.
I will send a Git request.
Have you heard
to
like
the
executives
huts.
and CEOs and kind of nonsense saying that
Click.
phrase these days? Double click. Let's double click on that.
I hate that. Someone,
On what?
I want to smack them upside the head.
On what?
Double
They've
click on that.
there's now a new business speak of they
double
want
clicking
to
on
let's
something.
double click on that.
What does that mean?
It means they want to dig into it further. They want to
Like,
in the meeting.
Double down on
They
it.
want to go, hey, let's explore that and dig
It's
into
like
it further. But they're like, let's
action.
double click on that.
like an
Well, because
action
everyone
item.
was in Zoom meetings for 2 years, and now we're just using double click as like the...
I don't know what Business Week article they got this nonsense from.
My only thing I
But
could
they
think
need to
of
get-
is like everyone was in Zoom meetings and one person was like presenting. They kept having to say like double click on the
I'm just there.
like file or something to get them to finally open it, and it just like turned into like.
So aggravating.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but it's weird.
So that one makes me angry. Another person used a term today that actually made me chuckle a little bit, but I did harass him a little bit for it.
Okay.
We're doing a deployment and something wasn't going quite right. And he said, well, that looks sus. So it's my engineer in New York's like, that one looks, that's pretty sus. I'm like, did you just say, I called it, I was like, did you just say sus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my old man card. What is that about?
You probably saw it vent.
Yeah. I'd like to call a meeting.
There's a hamlet at the edge of a deep crevasse. Some of its houses seem to have been swept away into the fault, but some remain, surrounded by their vegetable gardens. You knock on a door, a raucous coughing fit answers, and you decide to go inside.
No,
Of course I do.
it's the plague.
Do you wanna?
No. Oh.
We're the plague. You knock on a random door.
Immediately after this revealed, read 409. My little 409. Oh boy.
Ready?
Oh boy. Okay. I am prepared.
One of the few farmers not in bed looks wearily at you as you enter the room. The whole hamlet is stricken with the same disease. It started after the reversal, when half our houses were swept into the crevasse. At first it was just a bad case of fatigue, but recently the illness has gotten worse. 2 of ours died a few days ago. Black sap. What's happening to us? He says before another coughing fit. Write down the poisoned hamlet.
Write it down.
You know, do you have a notes section, I guess?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
the poisoned hamlet 409 on the side quest page.
Ah.
Our first side quest.
Right.
The
So
side
yeah,
quest.
it looks like this: the poison hamlet, and then 49 in the bubble, the speak bubble, speech bubble.
Poison Hamlet. 409.
And that's it.
Return the book.
So that's a side quest we can do in between the scenario things.
Yeah, because
Oh.
remember, it every time we
Oh,
do
okay.
preparation.
Is it preparation asks you about them?
It always
Yeah.
talks about
We're like,
check
we
the
don't know
side
what that
quests.
is.
Like,
We don't
we
know what
have
that
it
is.
yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
We can't. There wasn't more of the dialogue of something we do now.
Well, there is
No?
an
Okay.
action to try to heal them that seems a little rough.
Oh.
You use your thing, right?
I'm not giving up my eyeball jam.
Maybe one of these.
It looks like we can either find a cure card or we could attempt healing.
If we had a cure card,
we have
I'm pretty sure we
healers
have
with
other
us?
illnesses.
Yeah, I would rather be. I'd rather be cured.
Wait, there's such a thing as a cure card? First we're hearing of it.
Okay.
It's probably a quest to like get the cure card and come back.
All right. So we could do that if we wanted.
Okay.
Guess you found stuff in the houses.
Oh, found the plague.
Yeah. See,
Right.
that's
Drew, what you up to?
that's costly. I'm gonna reveal this. Oh yeah. That might be the end of our evening. Or
time
we
is
might
it?
have to end on this.
Yeah.
Is it a
let's-
fight?
Let's not even do that fight.
Oh yeah. Well, let's.
We should just call it.
A scrawny Vorlace approaches you. It looks like a big hound and would almost seem friendly if its lips were not hiding such large fangs.
Should we do the fight?
One involved character may return a card. I guess no one became involved, so.
No, we're all up. It's a mandatory action. We're all involved.
No, that's just for me.
No.
No, that's
That's not-
That's everyone. That's
Everyone-
mandatory.
Everyone on the
action.
terrain is involved now, and we can determine.
Oh, because
'Cause
it's
it-
because
right.
it's close to the because it's connected to the terrain.
Right. So you got to think of these things as we came onto here, and this is what we're seeing kind of if we go wander this direction. Whatever this is if we wander this direction on this terrain.
Yeah.
So you kind of wandered over here, and found us a hound.
A horde.
Okay. So
Every
too
time
bad, but
you
like
attempt it, there's at least 2 or 3 attempts afterwards.
Because none of it sounds right.
And there's
none
like
of it.
there's usually some like head twist movement, and the mouth is doing some really weird shapes as you're trying to say it. It's really great.
has
You're
a
like,
good
you're
mouth.
like you're like about to shifts to the side.
It doesn't have a good mouth feel. Like just saying that is like a hound.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel good to be saying it. Like I must be doing it wrong.
Yeah.
For it to feel that way, I must be pronouncing it wrong. Still trying to figure out
So you have to attempt it a couple times.
like how to put an O-U and R right next to each
Yeah.
other in a word. I'm not sure. Hour? It's like hour. Hound. Howard.
Yeah.
okay, so I think this is doable. We got 5.
We can do this.
5 successes.
Yeah.
3 chained.
For 3 chained. Let's see. Can I use one? Not really. But the gladius obviously gives me a +1 chained. So I'm gonna, and I need 5.
Okay. Yeah. You don't have to be the active person for all of it or any
well,
of it. It's up to you.
Howard.
well, I'd rather somebody else like spend because
Because you're even after the rests.
I've got
you've
8.
Still,
I've got 8 discarded cards.
yeah, you've
That's
already
like almost
been
half.
doing some rough things.
Maybe you.
Oh, I'm fresh and ready to tackle.
Okay. You have a gladius, right?
Oh yeah.
So that'll give us a +4 or another +1 on the chain. So we got 4 chain
I got
cards
things I can throw.
with
Oh, you even have a
I have a
projectile.
projectile.
5.
I can throw my music at it.
You can only use one weapon.
They're
though.
not, yeah, I am only using one weapon. A weapon and a
there.
projectile.
Okay, it's not considered. A
Okay.
Is that a use once?
You got this.
Says to discard this afterwards.
But it gives you 1 star. That's good.
Yeah, might as well.
And then you have the potential of
yeah.
getting 2 more here.
Yeah, that
or
sounds really
that.
cool.
Okay.
I'm really excited about it.
I am too. I want to see where this goes.
Okay, let's see. So, I can't. Whatever. There's just not enough. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, what is it? What are my requirements?
3 chains.
So
You're at 4 now with this.
you're chain
Possibly,
3.
possibly 4.
Chain 3. 5
need-
successes.
Chain 3, I need 5 successes.
Well, really you need 4 because
One.
you're using that.
Alright. Let's do 2 more. Could chain 4. Unless I get hands. And then let's do 1 more. Alright, so we are doing 6 total. And we're just gonna we're gonna try our luck. Shall we? I think you got plenty of things. A lot of half stars, which is really nice.
There's one of the fist symbols.
Okay.
Oh, holy shnikes.
Oh.
Okay, that's 3.
3
You
plus
two-
is
you
4.
just need- that's
Oh,
right.
and then
4.
I just need 1 more because I'm using the.
just
If
need
I use
one
the
more.
sword,
That's right.
or even just this
Well.
fist on its own, is a success.
The fist is a
Just a
success.
success. So that's it. I've done.
Done 5.
You did a 5?
I thought
Okay.
you said 4.
So
5. You got it. Success
Okay,
is
so
5.
Oh, 1, 2,
one-
3, 4, 5. I did do 5. Yeah, 5. Yep, we're
hold-
good.
Hold on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then just using this fist
Is 5.
with this sword.
And we've chained.
I haven't had to chain. I didn't have to use another chain because I'm
Chain
just
is
using,
3.
3, right?
So yeah,
okay,
okay.
just those 3. Yep.
So 1 can go back in your hand,
Okay.
and we move to the next phase of the combo.
I think I
Discard
I
that.
lose my. Yeah.
says
Discard
discard,
this.
so that means-
I think this is gone.
The past.
Yep.
If the action fails, okay, you get to
He doesn't have to roll as
to
long as it succeeds.
keep that. So
Okay.
that goes
Yeah.
back. Good job.
Um,
So let's move it down. Oh, okay. Nice.
You want to keep going or want me to take a swing at it?
He just spent 6, so I think you should go.
So maybe you want me to.
Do you
yeah, I
want-
had a reflex, so I get to shuffle 1 card back in immediately.
So we're asking if you want to, after this, if you want to keep fighting or have somebody else fighting.
I have.
Well, how much successes are required for the next step?
It's only 2 successes.
Here, let me fight again.
Chain 2, 2 successes, super easy.
So you're only
and the
had-
last
you
one's
only
even
had to
easier. So
Discard 1.
why is only 1 card?
Are you
in
getting?
your
Is your discard getting confused? with the
Yes.
active pile?
Yeah. I think it was like, I don't know. I think I just threw them all on the bottom.
So you did 6.
I think I threw them in. I shuffled them back in. They're in here
Just-
somewhere.
Just pick 5 at random. I don't know.
Oh, I put 1 back. 1 did have to go back in because of the reflex. So just do
So
whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Whatever.
Okay. So you want to do
Oh, wait.
next
Look,
step?
you're actually allowed to put 1 more back in your hand, right? According to that. Or did we already do that?
No, I didn't.
Because he put 1 back in his hand because of,
My reflex said to shuffle 1
or
immediately
did
back in.
because you told him.
No, your hand or your deck. The reflex had you put 1 back in your hand.
No,
or
into
in your
my deck.
action. Okay, that's
Card
different from.
just revealed back into your action deck.
Okay, what? One of the cards
Yeah, I
just-
chose not to do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I looked at all of them, didn't like
And that
it.
was
Okay.
when you told him put one back in his hand. You were referring to this
Yes.
success.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. So I just discarded the whatever.
And you want to go
Some
again?
extra ones. Sure.
So
that
two,
seems easy.
2 chain.
All right, we'll just
2
throw
success.
this out here. Let's do 4. Why not? Sounds great.
You got 3 there. 2 chains, possibly 3. Right there.
What?
That would do it.
Oh, we 3 chains though.
It's 2. It's chain of 2.
Chain of 2.
But the
and
gladius you can
2.
use to add a third.
Chain 2.
But I
You
don't have any fists. Oh, but we could. Yeah, I could use that chain, huh?
So you
I
can
could
use
do
3, which gave you
use-
2 successes.
2 successes.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There you
And
go.
that works. So you can put one of those back in your hand.
Cool.
You take 1 damage.
Question though, do you put one back in the hand of what you selected?
Yes.
Or all, any of the?
What you
Revealed.
selected?
No, everything selected and turned over. You can choose one.
Oh, so
Take 1 damage.
all from among the revealed.
And I
Of
discard
all
the
of
rest of
them, yeah.
these.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I want.
Yeah. You want to do the last?
Oh,
It requires 4.
you have to. Did you do? You have
You
to.
take 1 damage.
You have to
I
take 1
did.
damage. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep.
Do you want to do the last one?
Was it a 4?
It requires 4, but it's only 1 success.
But do you have a card that'll take down the requirement?
hang on
The,
one
the
second.
required.
One of those energy conservation things.
No, I'm gonna discard this one. That one could be helpful. If I have, and I do end up getting lots of those, I've noticed. Sure, let's just do again.
Okay. It's
Why
4.
not? Whatever.
Okay, it requires 4. But
Okay.
you only have to have 1 success. And it's not chained, so
Oh,
all
let's
of them
just
count.
do these.
you have it pretty beat.
Every
You just
it
need
require. Oh, it only requires 1 success. I thought you were
No,
saying it's
1
took
success.
4.
So do
It
you want to do
requires
4?
4 cards.
Yeah, that's okay.
It
that's fine.
requires 4 with 1 success.
All right, did it.
Okay.
It's toast.
Good job.
What is the?
You take a 151 card, of which we have none,
Okay, great.
and then we discard this.
And now you get a 379.
That's it.
Yeehaw!
Good job.
Yeah, I'm pretty good for an old
You
lady.
spent a lot there.
The burrowers have ravaged the western part of the area with a punctured, which is punctured with large wormholes. A portion of the singing lane enables you to go around without the risk of falling into one of them.
Nice.
Yay! Make sure you stay on the singing lane.
Is that falling into a
3
hole?
card.
Is that what we see?
Yeah.
So it allows you to go around without falling in a hole. But if you put your guy in a hole, there's going to be consequences.
Very
You'll
much
have
so
to
could
try
be.
your luck. Be exhausted and what, injured?
Injured. Not to make him ill.
Break your
Okay.
Leg for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah. We're doing really good. Should we call that a night?
It's a solid stopping point.
It's 10:30. That's a good stopping point.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I kind of want to reveal another one.
There's not a card this direction.
Yeah, but the listening might reveal something.
I don't want to know what it's going to reveal.
Yeah, let's stop there.
It's going to kill us.
Wes listens too much and it gets him in trouble.
Stop.
All right.
Yeah, don't speak out of turn either.
Good night, YouTube. Click the buttons.
Click them all.
Double click it.
Click them all. Let's double click that.
Let's go.
Don't double click anything that's on the internet.
That's another certification.
Double clicking
I'm
certification.
mouse certified.
Mouse certification.
You
Okay,
get
bye.
mouse certified. You
Mouse
get keyboard certified.